Moms never told us no. The first time I fell in love, summertime on Banana Road. Donna was everything and more. In the bar with some chili dogs, kissing and laughing on Banana Road. I got some hay inside my nose. Hard to let it go. What you learn on Banana Road, never needed more. I could feel it in the road. Come on! Drinking on the patio at the bar on Banana Road. It was good, the beer was cold. Milli Vanilli on the stereo, singing all the rock and roll, head banging everywhere we go. 17 and I felt the pull, bought a guitar on Banana Road. I was dying to write some songs. Me and Clovis tried to start a band, playing drums on some tin cans. Our record shot to number one. Around the world to go, but you're thinking about Banana Road. Always wanting more, 'cause you can't forget the road. And all them years ago, when you were sitting on Banana Road, and try to move along, but you can't forget the road. You can't forget the road. Banana Road, oh, 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 Banana Road, oh, 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 Banana Road, oh, oh, oh. A band made it to the top. The spirit of Banana Road cannot be stopped. But we was on some shaky ground. Clovis quit on tour too. Met a girl, moved to Malibu. Turned his back on all he knew. Had our songs on the radio, but we couldn't do it anymore. Too many drugs and too much booze. I got married and I said goodbye to the road that can never die. I walked away to start anew. I'm a grown man now, I know. Got 6 boys of my own. I was thinking about the road. Drag my sons to Banana Road, let them feel it deep in their souls. There ain't no way to kill the road. There ain't no way to kill it. Finally made it home. Now I'm staying on Banana Road, like a miracle.
let's have fun. It's dancing time, come on.
I love dancing with my friends. I love dancing with my friends. Oh, I love dancing with my friends. Now I'm dancing with my friends. Oh, I love dancing with my friends. I love dancing with my friends. Oh, I love dancing with my friends. Now I'm dancing with my friends. Oh. No, I don't have your love. You said I just don't do enough in the moment. Can I buy back your love? I don't wanna be alone. I've got the money. Can I get your love back? Burden on my shoulders. Make a large deposit into your bank account. If I buy your love back, need a receipt for that. If I buy your love back, no extra fees, I'll pay no tax. Financial transactions can fix the past. If I buy your love back, can I pay now? Can I buy back your love? 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 Still I don't have your love. Write a check to settle up all the charges. Are the words I could say? I'd rather use credit cards. My love account is in the red. Can I get your love back? Putting on my shoulders. Make a large deposit into your bank account. Purchases of your dreams. Fly you overseas. Begging for mercy. Please tell me, help me out. If I buy your love back, won't return it, I'm sure of that. If I buy your love back, delivery should be really fast. Financial transactions, not promises. If I buy your love back, can I pay now? Can I buy back your love? 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 In the morning, I wake all alone. By the nighttime, it's set in stone. It ain't easy, needing so many girls. I wanna love them, wanna buy them food. Modern girls, will they got something for me? Breaking ground, gonna build a love company. Need you now, and it's so easy to see. I'll be the CEO, you'll be my love employee. Give me that girl, wanna kiss 'em in the night. Give me that girl, wanna treat 'em real polite. Give me that girl, take 'em out for snacks and fun. Give me that phone. You should mail me a letter and come to my home. Soon gonna be surrounded by beautiful girls. We'll be shaking and dancing, playing Trivial Pursuit. Naughty girls, one naughty, two naughty girls. Hug and kiss, and maybe what's on TV. Need some girls, more girls is better for me. I'll give you Mountain Dew, and then we'll swim in the sea. Give me that girl, wanna kiss 'em in the night. Give me that girl, wanna treat 'em real polite. Give me that girl, take 'em out for snacks and fun. Give me that girl, gonna love 'em till my love runs out. Give me that girl, playing tennis on the beach. Give me that girl, just a bunch of girls and me. Give me that girl, doing nails and have ice cream. Give me that girl, gonna love 'em till my love runs out. I need a lot of girls. I want so many girls. I gotta have the girls. I need another girl, and then another girl, and then another girl. I need a lot of girls. I want so many girls. I've gotta have the girls. I need another girl, and then another girl, and then another girl. I need a lot of girls. I want so many girls. I've gotta have the girls. I need another girl, and then another girl, and then another girl. Give me that girl, wanna kiss 'em in the night. Give me that girl, wanna treat 'em real polite. Give me that girl, take 'em out for snacks and fun. Give me that girl, gonna love 'em till my love runs out. Give me that girl, playing tennis on the beach. Give me that girl, just a bunch of girls and me. Give me that girl, doing nails and have ice cream. Give me that girl, gonna love 'em till my love runs out. Give me that girl, gonna love 'em till my love runs out. Give me that girl. Watch me impress you, I've got a cool trick. Watch me impress you, you'll wanna watch close. Go ahead, pick any card, don't show it to me. When I make it disappear, you stare in disbelief. I know you might say that you're not impressed. Makes all the difference to me. I've got another trick, this one's the best. You won't believe what you see. Watch me impress you. Watch me impress you. Watch me impress you. Watch me impress you. Watch me impress you, I've got a cool move. If you don't like it, probably your attitude. I shake my arms like this and then I jump so high. Up like a firework bursting in the sky. I see a smile forming on your face. Mission accomplished.
Boom, I just found your car in a parking garage. All I have to do is go around and hit the panic button so I find your car. And I can just drive to the house and make off with all of your valuables.
I know you might say that you're not impressed.
See ya.
Makes all the difference to me. I've got another move, this one's the best. You won't believe what you see. I wanna go eat. Make a reservation, I hope it's not far. We might drive in separate cars. Oh, 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 I'm getting hungrier by the second. Oh, 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 I'm so ready to eat with you. It's time to leave, just you and me. Download the menu to my smartphone. I'll have some bread, I'll have some cheese. We'll share a table separate silverware, thank you. We share a meal, we share a meal. Gonna eat tonight, gonna eat tonight. We share a meal, we share a meal. And it felt so right, it felt so right. We share a meal, we share a meal. Gonna eat tonight, gonna eat tonight. We share a meal, we share a meal. And it felt so right, it felt so right. When we arrive, the parking lot's full. We've got two cars, it's out of control. Around the corner and park on the street. My brain's flooded with images of me. Oh, 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 I hope my girl has found her own space. Oh, 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 so we can go inside and eat. She's at the front, she's smiling. We're gonna make it, it's a miracle. My heart pounds, I'm shivering. I'm so excited, delighted with everything. We share a meal, we share a meal. Gonna eat tonight, gonna eat tonight. We share a meal, we share a meal. And it felt so right, it felt so right. We share a meal, we share a meal. Gonna eat tonight, gonna eat tonight. We share a meal, we share a meal. And it felt so right, it felt so right. It's time to eat, it's time to eat. 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 It's time to eat, We share a meal, we share a meal. Gonna eat tonight, gonna eat tonight. We share a meal, we share a meal. And it felt so right, it felt so right. We share a meal, we share a meal. Gonna eat tonight, gonna eat tonight. We share a meal, we share a meal. And it felt so right, it felt so right. We share a meal, we share a meal. Gonna eat tonight, gonna eat tonight. We share a meal, we share a meal. And it felt so right, it felt so right. We share a meal, we share a meal. Gonna eat tonight, gonna eat tonight. We share a meal, we share a meal. And it felt so right, it felt so right. We share a meal, we share a meal.
But yeah. What up, homies? Listen, the experienced stream users, they might notice something different. What's different? What's different about the stream, experienced stream users? What's different about the stream? Oh, I'm just using my freaking RE20 mic. I'm using my RE20 mic instead of my other one, my SM7B. My SM7B. Stop the music. Why is this playing? God damn it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop this music. Okay, it's a good song. Listen. No, I bought these quick release things because the reason why I bought this mic was A, that I wanted it, but B was that I was getting frustrated. No, I'm not bringing... maybe I should bring my own mic because I want to put my mouth all over everything, but I don't know how to deal with that. But no, so listen, so I used to... I got to this point where, you know what I mean, where you have problems in your life where it stops you from doing the things you want to do, that kind of problem, you know what I mean? So what was happening was that I had the SM7B is what I was using for vocals. Inside, I'd have to unscrew it. You know what I mean? Unscrewing it's very annoying, right? It actually is very annoying to deal with. So it takes all this time, and then I'd have to screw it over there. And so there were days that I just wouldn't record vocals because the mic was right here, and I was like, I don't feel like unscrewing it to move it over there. So then I got fixated on, what's his name, Dayglow, who I've kind of lost interest in, but he does still have some select songs that I really like. And he was really into this mic. And I started seeing it popping up a lot. And I was like, you know what? I haven't bought myself a mic in like 100 years. So then I bought this mic and I put it on the other stand. But then I was recording guitars for this Chowderman song today. And I've always wanted to use this one. I wanted to try this one for guitars. And I wanted to mount it on this arm. To just, lower this to the floor and point it at the 12th to 14th fret. And so then I bought these quick release things just this weekend that they just pop right out. Look at that. They just pop right out. They're the orbital or some shit, orbital something. They just pop right out and then you pop them right back in, and I'm not good at popping them back in necessarily. I'm not good at that yet, but I will get better over time. I promise you this. I just got to figure out how to line it up. There it is. Now it's back in. Thank you. I actually like the second album. The first album is just too lo-fi for me, but I understand why people like it. But the second album, Close to You is one of the only songs that really connected with me. But I'll tell you what happened, PM Street, and I don't want to ruin him for you. But when I discovered he's like a super Christian that like won't swear, all of a sudden all of his lyrics felt very different to me, because they're all just they're very optimistic, and it's like, be the best you can be stronger today. There's like all these lines across the album with Close to You. What good is love without any strings? All this sort of stuff that to me seems like it's influenced by sort of Christian stuff. And then like watching him show off his tracks on YouTube and being like, heckin' yeah, this is such a heckin' cool plugin, like saying that sort of stuff. I have a real issue with people who won't swear. I've obviously talked about this a lot, like with Weird Al. This has been like one of my running gimmicks that Weird Al needs to swear because it's like a dumb thing. But I have a big problem. I have a big problem with people who swear too much, and I have a big problem with people who won't swear. Like I feel like there has to be a delicate balance, and it's like if I meet somebody new, I won't swear around them. I can't do it. I can't do it in a way that comes naturally. Otherwise, it's just like forced. I mean, I go back to 4th grade, and I remember the summer of 4th grade, the summer after everyone came back from 4th grade, and everybody started swearing. And I remember being out at the playground, like trying to swear and like playing like kickball or something. and being like, "Oh, take that, you ass." I mean, it was like, I just remember being like, "Damn, take that ass." You know, I mean, it was like stuff like that where I just had no skill at it whatsoever. So it's like I need to get into the flow. I need to get into the flow of swearing. You know, I need to get into the flow of swearing before I can do it well. So it's sort of like if you're over reliant on it and the swears don't even matter anymore because there's so many of them, then I'm not really a fan of that either. I mean, it's not. I don't need like these hybrid cusses or whatever. I don't need this. I don't mean creativity like that. I just mean like I've said it. I've talked about it on this stream that like singer-songwriters that can include the word fuck in a sentence that's very poignant is like that's the thing I'm more envious of than anything else in songwriting. Like I think that the ability to do that is just like I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't figured it out where I can include it and have it be where it's like actually poignant and really cool. 2222 fuck. That's on a different planet though. That's on another planet ultimately. That's not really the same planet. But that guy Petey, he's got a lot of incredible uses of the word fuck. I'm trying to think of one of them. Where is it? He talks about the OC. Don't tell the boys that I love that song. It's like, don't tell the boys that we spent the week inside and watched 3 seasons of the OC till Marissa fucking dies, etc. And I don't even know the show, but it has so much energy to it. It's so good. You know what I mean? Like that's gorgeous. And I don't, it's not even that, I don't know. I don't think you have to be like masterful at it. I just think it's sort of like salt in food or something. You know what I mean? Sort of like salt, that like you want to get the right amount of salt into the food. And if you do too much, the food becomes repulsive. And if you do too little, I just feel like life needs some swears. And the fact that like that Weird Al has like built a career around like pretending to swear because he's a Christian is just like really embarrassing to me, that he's like a 62-year-old or 63-year-old man or something that just, he can't swear. He won't swear. And he's been like, what he was like on Last Week Tonight, like dozens of times, like in a monologue where it's like people are saying like, fuck Trump. And then it gets to him and he says like, fuzz Trump or something, you know what I mean? Like something like that. Where it's just like really embarrassing to me. No, I don't think Scott Mann swears. His dad swears though. His dad gives the middle finger and swears and stuff. So that's all I can tell you about. I have my set tomorrow. I got to tell you, I've been running the gamut of emotions. I've been running so many fucking emotion. I've gone through so many layers of this. You know what I mean? Before I booked it, I was like, I can't do this. I'm not any good. And then I book it, and then it's like, no one should come to this. Now I know a bunch of people are coming. We have like 35 or 40 tickets sold for like a 70 person room. And apparently most shows have like 20 people there. So we've already exceeded it. But yeah, so then I've gotten past that, and then I started to get excited about it. And then today I ran the set twice, and then I was just like kind of mopey about it. I was like, oh, that didn't go as well as I wanted it to. And yesterday I had the time down better. I had the time down better and stuff. But I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I am excited about it because this is one of those things, right? That where you can't picture yourself doing it. You can't picture yourself doing it because you haven't done it. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like if you're out of shape at something, if you're out of shape, like for instance, when I think about performing a set, right? Like every time I've done a show, I've done way too much for it. Ultimately, the last show we played as a band was like a 90-minute set. And that was like the first show we had played in like a year and a half. And so, you know what I mean? You imagine yourself like today, right now, if you ask me to perform all the songs that I did in 2019, I don't remember how to play any of them. You know what I mean? On guitar, I don't have the lyrics memorized. I don't have any of that stuff together. And so I could sit here right now and I could like beat myself up and say like, oh, you don't even know how to play all of your own songs. You don't know how to play, you don't know how to perform 90 minutes of music right now. Right. But that's not how anything works. Right. You start early and then you work on the songs piece by piece. And then by the time of the show, you've spent enough time with each song and you know how to play them. And it's not a big deal anymore. And so that's the thing with this, is that it's arguably less complex, in terms of like performing music. It's arguably less complex than that. But it's something where I just want to feel comfortable, because I know I believe in the material. I do actually believe in the material. It's just I want to feel comfortable issuing the material to the audience, right? Like that's what I don't know if I can perform without Viagra or Cialis. I don't know if I can do it. But I am definitely my biggest critic, and I think that, the people coming out tomorrow, they want me to do well. They're not there to, they're not hoping I fail. Maybe some of them are. Maybe that would be fun to them. But you know what I'm saying? It's like I can't. This isn't just something where you practice it over and over and over again, because you're supposed to be weird in front of people, right? And I can be very weird right now. I can be very weird in here right now. That's not a problem for me. But that the other layer of it is that I just need to be weird in front of people. So it's like there's only so much I can do here, right? There's only so much practice I can do, because as soon as I get in front of people, it's different. So I'm at the mind right now where do one weird wacky thing. Ooh 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 ooh. Hide any flop, sweat, or tears. Butterdog, thank you so much, my friend. That means a lot. I'm so excited. I should do the funny thing for my set. Ooh, 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 ooh. Right?
It's not. Listen, it's not.
It's not Kaufman-esque. It's definitely not Kaufman. I mean, it has homages to Andy Kaufman. There are sequences in it that are clearly homages to Andy Kaufman. There's a particular thing that he did that I always really liked, that I'm not going to explain right now. When I do the chipmunk monkey crap. Okay, how dare you disrespect it and call it chipmunk monkey crap? That was actually like a sophisticated adult guy doing a funny thing is what it was supposed to be. No, the whole thing is like irony poisoned, ultimately. You know what I mean?
Donna Lisa, not Joe, and so do I.
Like, there's only... You'll get it, X-Junon. You've spent time with me. Like, a lot of the bits came about from here. But that... You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that, like, the whole... Like, most of the set... I feel like, a lot of people here have seen it at this point. A lot of the set is me doing an impression of something that I don't think is funny, because doing something I don't think is funny to me, right? That's what I'm trying to do. That's like the goal of it. And Andy Kaufman, they saw the Suno. Oh my god. But you know what I'm saying? It's not. A lot of the jokes are only funny to me because thinking they are funny, because they're not funny, and thinking they are funny is funny to me. So there's a lot of layers to it, but there are actually legitimately good jokes in it also. So, what can I say? So that's tomorrow night. And friend of the stream, Ambo, is coming, and X-Junon is coming. Woo. Yeah. So, but if I can do this, it can really become a lot of things. You know what I mean? Will the screen? I want somebody to make the supersonic, the subsonic noises in the audience. I want somebody to go. Ooh. While I wait to do my next joke, while somebody goes. I didn't like that movie that much. It was all right, but it didn't get me good enough. It didn't twist my tugger, you know what I mean? You did some stand up a while ago when you were making fun of the audience. That's probably not a bad choice. I mean, you have to understand, this is 17 years in the making. 17 years in the making. Because 17 years ago, I was writing stand up for my friend Alex and thinking I can never do this. You know, this is for Alex, but I can write. I can write my ass off. And so it took me 17 years, but I've finally decided that I can try it out, right? And I don't. all it took was me turning 40. It's also alt comedy though, right? So it's also, there are all these layers to it, but I feel like it's already like a very elaborate thing, and I feel proud of it. And I just want to thank people for watching it last week. I want to thank people for tuning in and watching it last week. Because it's not, you know what I mean? It's not, I'm not new to this, right? I've been writing jokes all these years. I've been writing all these jokes all these years and crap and shit like that, but I just have to deliver them. I have to just try to be something. You know, maybe I'll never be as funny as my friend Alex. But does it matter? Does it frickin' matter? It doesn't really matter. All I can do is try to be the thing that I am, the horse guy. You know what I mean? I'm just the guy who likes the horse. I'm the guy who likes the horse.
I'm the guy who likes the horse. Like that kind of thing.
And I don't, you know, what is it? Perfection is the enemy of good enough or whatever. What's that saying? How does it work? I don't know. I don't know how to do it. They're going to beat me up. You know, it's like a lot of my partners, like lab mates are coming and stuff. You know what I mean? Where they've only like experienced me to like a mild degree at like parties, you know, where I'm like just being polite and I'm not necessarily, although I do tend to try to be funny at parties, but I'm not like I don't do like stunts, but I will like, you know, when like her advisor leads us around her house, I'll like, you know, I'll like talk shit in a fun way. Like, oh, I thought you were going to show us this before kind of thing. And then everyone's like, ha, 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 ha. Do I have, okay, I have the mic off. I got scared for a second. Jordan, do you like the being obliterated by a hot laser? Talk shit about the audience right now? I don't have to. I can use these buttons. Where are my buttons?
Please quiet down. You're being rude. 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 Being rude. You're being rude.
I dare an audience member to try to heckle me with that kind of shit at my disposal. You know what I mean? I got a cold one here. So you want to know what's crazy about this? Is Ambo's coming to visit me for this show, but it's going to be fucking 39 on Wednesday. It's going to be fucking 39 degrees on Wednesday while Ambo is here. So we did have that idea, Gert Tractor, which Richard came up with this. Ricardo came up with this idea. I removed the only joke, the woke mind virus joke, because the set was too long. Ricardo had an idea that I should get one of those, like the listening guns. You know what they are? You know, where it has like the satellite dish thing on it, and it's supposed to be for like pointing at a bird or whatever. And that if there's a heckler, that I should point it at them and pretend that they're saying something to me, you know? So if they're heckling me or whatever, I point it at them and then I say like, oh, what did you say? And then I press the button and they're like, oh, you're doing a great job. Your set is awesome. You're doing great work. You're one of my homies. You're one of my top homies in the world. En el mundo. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is that I wanted to keep the woke mind virus in there, but that joke to me is the weakest one that is left, and I'm sorry that I have to potentially cut it. I mean, if I have a couple more minutes If I have more minutes, I'm going to be very scary. I'm going to be very scary. Or very, what is it? I can't do too many layers, right? Right? Like I would love to have, I would love to have, what's it called? What are the things? What are liberal jokes? I mean, I feel like the set is, I'm a leftist comedian, so there's obviously going to be jokes that mirror my. I mean, I make fun of myself for being a straight white guy, but I feel like that's okay to do. I hope it's okay for me to make fun of being a straight white guy as a straight white guy. I hope that doesn't violate any rules. I hope that's not too offensive for people. You know what I mean? I am now. Now I'm anti-oil, or now I'm total oil. That being said, I don't really think that I don't really like political humor, generally speaking, you know? I don't really think it's it's very hard to do, generally speaking. I mean, as you know, at this point, my entire character is based on like misunderstanding absolutely everything and not having any idea how anything works. So that I think is good, but you know, just like talking about Donald Trump or whatever isn't really. I don't know that there aren't super good ways to make that funny. Ultimately, like it's pretty hard to do that. I think, especially in a way that's not just like late night talk show host core, you know what I mean? Like you can just make a joke that's relevant for 1 hour or whatever, but that's not really anything that I've tried to write, you know? I'm not super interested in that kind of thing.
My parents and I used to go camping there 2, maybe even 3 times during my childhood.
Yeah, I've obviously tried to tune that shit out because it sucks and I have the privilege to do that. Because I can't, you know what I mean? There's no way I could be doing this shit if I kept up with that like the same way I used to and stuff. So what can I say? You know, Luigi and Mario. Those are the characters from ActRaiser because I've been playing ActRaiser this weekend. ActRaiser and Northern Journey. Did we get to, did anyone here, did anyone actually play Northern Journey? Because nobody in my Discord did. But I'm playing it and I freaking love it. I think it's so good. I'd love to hang out with Joe Rogan. That would be so cool because the guys don't get to talk, you know what I mean? And so to have the opportunity to talk to a guy and have a camera on us is just like fucking unbelievable, you know? You've seen someone, well, you're part of the Discord, right? But I don't recall you saying that, so this is good information. I think it's incredible. I think it's a really, really good game. I love it. I freaking love it. Ambo is gonna play it. I've heard that it's comparable to Skyrim, a game I've never played. So I don't know anything about Skyrim. I don't know what kind of game it is. If it's like Northern Journey, then I sort of understand it. Okay, I sort of get it, but it was made by a single guy. Not a single guy, not like in the swingers community. I don't mean a single guy like that. I mean one man, okay? One single guy. And it has a very, oh my God, oh Jesus Christ, there's this titular monster that lives in this pond and it's right there on Steam, you know what I mean? On Steam, it's right there, you know? It's right there on the page. You go to the Steam page, there's that monster. So then you get into the game, and you get to this stage and that monster's there. And when you run toward it, it makes the whole screen go dark and it sucks you toward it. And you don't want that to happen to you. You know, because mosquitoes are fucking attacking you. Mosquitoes and dragonflies are fucking biting you while this thing is sucking you in. And I don't like that. It's scary. And then later, get this. It's like, I thought that was enough. Well, guess what happened? Later, you have to put on a freaking helmet. I mean, the main straight white guy joke is that is already on my Twitter is that straight white guys would rather find the
Click.
than go to
Therapy.
That's it. I hope that's okay for you. Hope that's not too political for you. But they're biting you. They're biting you. That's literally the first.
Yo.
That's literally the first.
Yo.
I think that joke is really funny
Yo.
because it obviously takes
Yo.
the classic, guys can't
Yo.
find the clit, but then
Yo.
guys also don't want to go to therapy.
Yo.
So
Yo.
there's a reason why they're not going to therapy,
But yeah,
They can't stop finding that clit, Now they're obsessed with finding it. You know what I mean? I should probably watch some kind of crap on here. I decided that what's it called? Last night I didn't whatever it's called, do stoner stuff last night. I skipped it so I can do stoner stuff tonight because I need to fucking sleep tonight, I need to get good sleep tonight. And that's important to me, That's important to me. So what can I say? I'm talking about the Ganga, that's for sure. Turn this thing on. We got our boy here. Doing this stuff. Good evening, Zonated Nostra. I know you showed up very late last time, but I just want you to say hi. I just want to say hi to you because I just didn't engage. I just couldn't say hi to a new person when I was already checked out. You know what I mean? I just want to say I saw it and I appreciated it, but I just couldn't say hi. I'm out of here. I had to do the French, Norwegian, English, Irish goodbye or whatever, because it's named all the things. I'm all out of therapy. Oh God, I got so many other jokes that I didn't do too. So what can I say? So we already watched this one. This one was big like number 7. Is Beaumont worth visiting? Beaumont, Texas travel vlog. I have no idea why he fucking did this. It pisses me off that he did this. You know what I mean? No. It's what I found is that when people talk, I've seen people call it the whatever goodbye when you just leave a party without saying anything. And I've seen it be so many different things that I have no idea what it's supposed to be. I've seen it called a French goodbye. I've seen it called an Irish goodbye. I've seen like every single place mentioned in it, and I don't know what it's supposed to be. So apparently everybody does it, which seems to make sense. That you can just leave without saying goodbye to everyone for 20 minutes. If you look at like frickin' Reddit and crap like that, you will find it called a million different things. So, Oh, the Swedish thing, I did hear that, right? Where they won't feed the kids, their children's friends or whatever. Isn't that something that I've read somewhere? It was probably anecdotal, but the Midwest goodbye is where you get a big stiff and then you have to go to with it. I don't want to talk about Best Buy. I worked there, I spent too much time in that store, I'll tell you what. Okay, here we go. Is Beaumont worth visiting? This is a really good question.
I have a spicy meter there to tell you how hot it is. So the spicy meter is in 0.
A sitcom called Trailer Park Love. That's so cool. I bet you these will be sexy trailer park employees or whatever. Yeah, trailer parks are full of trailer park employees. That's who live there. Because they work at another thing nearby, but they live in the trailer park, Reddit discussion about Swedish hospitality went off the rails. That would make sense. I assume he knows more about it than they do. If playback doesn't begin shortly, try restarting your device.
we are here in the far southeast corner of. We are here in the far southeast corner. We are here in the far southeast corner of Texas. We are here in the far southeast corner of Texas. Here to check out. We are here in the far southeast corner of Texas. Here to check out Beaumont, Texas.
The far southeast corner of Texas. Southeast corner of Texas. I don't think that was true, right? Beaumont, Texas? I didn't think that was true. It was to the north of Houston, I thought. Well, okay, I guess. Okay, it's not north of, well, it is slightly north of Houston.
Yep.
But, okay, I don't. Should you call this the southeast corner of Texas? I mean, I guess technically you could, but that feels weird to me, right? Like, this is, when he said South Texas, like when you say South Texas, you mean this. Like, my landlord grew up in South Texas. That's where he grew up, but I don't know. It seems weird. It seems weird to call this Southeast Texas, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it's technically true. It's technically true because it is, like, if you go south here, you are in the east corner and you go to the south. I don't know. I feel like somebody else told him that, right? That's my assumption. He called Beaumont, Texas, to the east of Houston and slightly north of it. He called it Southeast Texas.
Our southeast corner.
You're talking about like in small town girl born and raised in East Detroit. No. Shit. So I learned this trick. Which is that you should make a pick out of duct tape, and you should play acoustic guitar with it to lessen the intensity of the strings. So I have this pick that's just, cut out of tape. So you can try that if you ever want to record a track. A band that I don't particularly like taught me that trick. So it just shows that your enemies can also be your friends. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. He ain't right. Are you from Texas, Churches One? Maybe you are. Maybe you know about it.
Of Texas, here to check out Beaumont, Texas. Here runs.
But why X Junon is from Texas too? X Junon says nobody will say that's correct from Texas. It's what someone would say not from here. So you two need to duke this out. You two need to do sexual fists. You know what I mean?
Scott Man and welcome. Beaumont is a very big city with the oil industry, as we'll see.
Such a cool place to visit, man. Such a cool place. He should check out the show Landman. He should really check it out. It's my favorite show. I'm still watching it. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if South Texas is the border states down there, or the border cities down there, then it's hard for me to call a thing that's like 6 hours north of it Southeast Texas, right? Like I'm saying it relative to that only because I only know about South Texas, being that area, like on the Gulf of America, I am in my conservative arc, but the show is so fucking funny. It is such garbage. And the fact that Mark liked it I was talking about this in the Discord. The fact that he likes it is so fucking funny to me because the show is just like, it's essentially like things that men wish they could say to their wives and stuff. Like they wish that their wives wanted to fuck them all the time. They wish that their wives would push their boobs up all the time and wear sexy outfits and talk about fucking all the time. They wish that there's a scene that I was making fun of the other day where Billy Bob is trying to reconcile with his ex-wife, and she cooks dinner for this big crowd of people that are all in the house for some reason, and he's mean to her at the table. So she leaves the room crying, and she's standing there in the kitchen, she's yelling at him, and he goes to talk to her, and she's yelling at him, and he's yelling at her. And at one point he goes, you're probably going to kill me for this, but at what stage are you at in your menstrual cycle? And she's like, oh, you son of a bitch. And then she gets like disarmed by it and she goes, it's actually just about to happen. And then he hugs her, and it's awesome. And it's like every guy wishes they could be like, hey, you bitch, when's your period coming up? And then they're gonna be like, "What's right now? You're right. I love you." Like that kind of thing. It's really, really Landman. It's so embarrassing. And then the 17-year-old daughter is literally there every scene she's in. Like she's like bent over, like with like her tight ass shorts riding up her ass, while like the 80-year-old lawyer who lives in Billy Bob's house is like looking at her, and she like comes in the kitchen and is like rubbing on him and like leaning over and being like, "Oh, it's just my bathing suit." You know what I mean? Like saying that kind of stuff. It's really, really insane. Like, I have never really seen anything like it, because like I was saying yesterday, people complain about the wife being in the show, and I can understand it, because she's written to be the dumbest person ever. She's just horny. She doesn't want to do anything. There was literally a subplot for no fucking reason, where she's just looking for something to do with her daughter. So she goes to a retirement home and just buys a bunch of booze and takes it there to the residents. Just no fucking reason. Just does this. And it goes on for like 10 minutes in the episode of her being like, "They're just left there to die. Nobody likes them. Nobody cares about them. I'm just showing them respect," etc. It's unfucking believable. Like, I can't stop watching it now because it doesn't even feel like a real thing. And then it has like pro oil monologues in it. Like, it's insane. Like, it's not just like an evil character. It's like Billy Bob Thornton will start complaining about something, and like people will just like gather around and they won't push back. There was a scene with a 22-year-old, Billy Bob's 22-year-old son, where he's comforting the widow of one of the oil men who got killed in an explosion, and she's like falling for him, and she's breastfeeding her baby, and every time she walks in with the baby sucking on her breast, the 22-year-old, he's like, "Oh, I'll give you some space." And then at one point she goes, why are you weirded out by human bodies doing things that human bodies do? And he's like, seriously, this is the first baby I've ever seen. This is the first breastfeeding I've ever seen. This is the first kid I've ever been around. And it's like, what are you talking about? Your sister is like, his sister is 17 and he's 22. And he's 22 years old, and he's never seen a baby before. He's never seen anybody breastfeed before. This is what he says to her. I'm not kidding. This is in the show. And then the same thing, the liberal lawyer, in the whole monologue where Billy Bob shits on wind energy, she's standing next to the wind turbines, and she says, "What are those? What are those?" She has no idea what they are. And she's like a high-powered lawyer. Like, high-powered liberal lawyer. I can't even, I can't even begin to describe to you, like, how fucked up this show is. It's insane. It's so good. I don't know. It's just insane, like I said. And it is just straight up propaganda for the oil industry. And John Hamm, he does a lot of monologues about the oil industry and stuff, you know? So anyway, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's an incredible show. It does have it has a lot of people who die in it that have been introduced like 5 minutes earlier. So it really isn't doing a great job of like having, like, the deaths feel impactful, but it's not like almost everybody who dies that you get to know them, you spend like one episode with them and then they die. And then a lot of people die that have been in the episode for the first time and then they die 30 seconds later or whatever. So I really don't know. You know, like I said, I was introduced to it by, you know, my partner's, the guy who got her inspired about herpetology, and he's from Texas, and he started talking to me about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's a great show. You got to check it out." And I like Billy Bob Thornton. Like, I'm not like obsessed with him, but I watched Goliath, which was not a good show, but he's just like fun to watch him be like an asshole or whatever. So yeah, then I started watching it, and then there is a bunch of cartel shit in it. Billy Bob takes a lot of unnecessary risks, and he's 69 years old, and I don't know. It's very weird. Conservative television is very strange. But I would suggest somebody to watch it because I can barely believe the things that I'm describing to you. But yeah, these things all happened in the show. It's pretty amazing crap. I don't know how to make those full size again. I'll never figure it out.
Later in the video, but I've always wanted to come over
Okay,
here
what?
because
What'd you
of
say?
Oil industry, as we'll see later in the video. but
We
I've
really
always-
want to see that. We do really want. It's on Paramount Plus. It's on Paramount Plus. It's so cool, Scott, man. Thank you. Show us the oil industry in this town. That's what's going to get people to visit it. You know what I mean? That's what's going to get people to visit Beaumont, Texas. I don't know why people should go there. But of all the reasons to go there, it should be the big oil industry presence. So get to that in the video. I hope you do.
I want to come over here is because it's only an hour and a half to the east of Houston, which of course is a city I've been to many times and even lived
Oh,
in.
of course Houston is. Yeah, of course.
Only an hour and a half to the east of Houston, which of course is a city I've been to many times and even lived in for 4 years when I was a kid.
God damn it. He can't stop. He cannot stop this shit.
I've always wanted to come in here just to check it out, and so we're gonna explore downtown. We'll get some lunch here, check out a couple of museums, especially with relation to the oil industry. And then
God damn it. Come on. He tries to get people to go to Huntsville, Texas, the prison capital of Texas. And now he's trying to get people to go to Beaumont, Texas to visit oil industry museums. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck what are these suggestions? Who are these for? Like, I'm oil obsessed. I love the way it fuels my car. I can't wait to see how they do it.
check out a wetland to conclude things.
God. That's what I call my wife's big slit. Sexually.
Let's explore the city. Beaumont was incorporated back in 1838 near the Texas Gulf Coast. This is where the Texas economy was put on the map after the discovery of oil over a century ago.
Wow.
Before that, Beaumont relied on farming, lumber, and the port industry, and later rice farming. However,
Wow, that's cool. He said if you visit Beaumont, do not miss out on going downtown, which it's like it's not that big of a city. It's like 100,000 people. I don't know. It's just really fun. He's really funny. Everything is really funny about him, you know? He won't say Gulf of America. I challenged him on that. I challenged him on that with my character. And I asked him if he thought that was good what that wacko in the White House did, and I asked him if he thought it was okay to call it Gulf of America, and he said, "As you can see in my post, I call it the Gulf of Mexico. It will always be the Gulf of Mexico to me." So, big win for Scott, man. Yep, he did express an opinion. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy.
in 1901, oil was discovered when oil gushed out at Spindletop Hill.
Oil was discovered when oil gushed out. Cum was discovered when cum shot out of my fucking cock.
In 1901, oil was discovered when oil gushed out at Spindletop.
Oh my god. Oh, that's how I talk about my sexual awakening.
However, in 1901, oil was discovered when oil gushed out at Spindletop Hill. They realized that Beaumont was sitting on top of a very large oil field.
Wow.
They realized that Beaumont was sitting on
Top of a very large oil field.
The surrounding area is home to one of the larger concentrations.
This has infinite permutations. Grant Flow! Thank you, Grant Flow! This is perfect! It's talking about the flow! Time go out and never stop the flow. Time to go, I hope to never stop. God, I want to perform that song live. No, I don't want to just play it on guitar, okay? That's not what I'm looking to do, okay? That's not what I'm looking to do. But What I would like to do is perform it with a rock and roll band. I'll tell you what. It's sad that I wrote that song. I wrote that song right after my last gig that I played with my band, and that makes me kind of sad. You know what I mean?
Of petrochemical refining and manufacturing complexes in all the United States.
I hope he goes to the haunted hotel. I will say, to his credit, he went on a what is the thing called? The fan boat thing or whatever. He's in Miami right now, and he went on one of the fan boat ride things or whatever the fuck they're called, like a swamp tour, which is pretty risky for him. He saw Ann Gator. This is definitely, if you are from like the UK or Australia or some crap like that, if you hear about this, you're like, oh, there's a town in Texas that does petrochemical processing. When we go to USA, we got to stop there. Scott Man told us about it. He's a chicken. That's why he won't go to haunted stuff. He goes, bak, 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 bak. He does seem like he's probably the kind of person that you could do that to him. And he'd be like, no, no, no. And you're like, triple dog dare you. And he's like, oh, fuck, I have to do it now. You know what I mean? Walk, 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 walk. And he's like, no, no, stop, stop, stop. That was always one of the funniest things to me, you know? It was always one of the funniest things to me when that was like a way to like get somebody to like, you know, walk off a school or whatever to their death. He'd be like, are you a chicken? Walk, 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 walk. And then they're like, no, dude, I'm not. I'll walk right off the school and fall to my death on the pavement. You know what I mean? Yeah, make sure when you go to Buc-ee's, make sure to use the bathroom after you fill up on food. The food will pass, you will deposit the food you just ate into the toilet. It won't be food you had earlier. It will be the food you just consumed now. Don't worry about it. It will be the food. It will be the food you want.
Absolutely, I'm walking around downtown and...
Absol. I like this Scott Man. That's a cute Scott Man right there, I'll tell you what. Look at this guy. He's got sort of like, if he had like thicker sideburns, you know what I mean? You know, he looks, it's hard for me to say. He looks real hot. He looks sort of like, he's got sort of like an Elvis vibe to him. You know, if he had a bigger sideburn, you know, I think he'd be real cute. Big beefy sideburns.
The first thing I'd like to ask is, where the heck is everybody? It's like I definitely see some cars parked in the street. And
where the heck is everybody? Oh my God, man. It's a fucking petrochemical processing city, motherfucker.
Heck is everybody? It's like I definitely see some cars parked
They
in the
should
street
be
and-
interested in this too. They should be interested in this crap as well.
Where the heck is everybody? It's like I definitely see some cars parked in the street and also in some of the parking areas, but like other than that, it's like I'm not seeing a single person walking around here.
Wow.
Which, yeah, it's kind of sad to see something like that.
What the fuck are you talking about? Is his position that like every city, oh my God. Does he expect every city to have people interested in being there? Like, has he been to a small town before? I don't understand this. Like, it doesn't sound like it's really a place where people hang out, and that's just the way things are.
It's like, yeah, downtown Beaumont, it's like nothing really is going on.
So this is how he starts the video off, but one of the things he said in his Instagram reel about this was, if you visit Beaumont, you need to visit downtown. So he's trying to fix it, I think. He's about to find how fun it is and share that with the people.
There's a restaurant I'm going to check out a little bit that is supposed to be really popular, but not a single soul in sight. I don't know if it's because of the Sunday or just nobody comes to downtown anymore, but yeah, really sad to see that.
God, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, man. I picked a random town to go to and it's not filled with people. Really sad to see. Like what is this logic? What is this logic? Like there's not even a reason why he wanted to go here, right? He just like sort of like heard about it in the oil industry or whatever and he's like, "Oh, I got to visit it." And then he's like, "Wow, it's so sad to see that nobody's here on this place that I really don't even have a reason to be at myself. I just sort of arbitrarily decided to go there."
Come over here just a little bit to the north of where
Really
Market
nice
Street
park.
is.
Really nice park.
And look at this. This is a very large fire hydrant
Wow. Wow, man.
with like Dalmatian colors.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you. That's not the regular fire hydrant colors.
Very large fire hydrant with like Dalmatian colors. It wouldn't surprise you if that's the biggest fire hydrant in the entire world.
Shut the fuck up, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm going to pube.
Colors. It wouldn't surprise you if that's the biggest fire hydrant in the entire world. That's wicked awesome, my friend.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Scott, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Can you express an opinion that sounds real? Can you express an opinion that sounds real? Please say something that sounds like a real person would say it.
Biggest fire hydrant in the entire world. That's wicked awesome, my friends.
That was
So yeah, at least you're involved.
Oh, God.
like the barbecue was cooked to flavor.
This is what I've said. You know what I mean? Where people, they'll like say things are like dope or whatever, and I can't come up with any words that I can use to describe that if I think something sounds cool or whatever, you know? Like if people are around me and they're saying like that's baller, that's swag, that's dope. You know what I mean? Like I can't just mimic that. I can't bring myself to say those things like unironically. Like, oh man, I checked out this new album. I checked out this album by Pool Kids. It's baller.
There are some cool gems throughout the city.
Wow, some cool gems throughout the city. A building with a wreath on it. Fuck, man.
So yeah, at least here in Beaumont, there are some cool gems throughout the city.
At least here in Beaumont, there are some cool gems throughout the city. Okay, well now we know why you're there because there's at least some cool gems.
So yeah, at least here in Beaumont, there are some cool gems throughout the city. And then over to the right, that is the Fire Museum of Texas. So for what I read online, it's a free museum going to like the firefighting history here in Texas. It's a free museum you can check out. Unfortunately, for the day I'm here, it's a Sunday and it's closed on Sunday. So that's kind of a bummer, but that's all right.
That's why nobody's on the streets, motherfucker. Nobody's on the fucking streets because the fire museum is closed. Anthony! I got my big stand-up comedy show tomorrow, Anthony.
Let's go get some food, and then there will be about that's all right. Here it's a Sunday and it's closed on Sunday, so that's kind of a bummer. But
I picture the people of Beaumont. They're like the characters in ActRaiser. You know what I mean? They keep saying like, excuse me, master, but we have some urgent news for you. Our boy, he got lost on the oil rig, and we're very sad to have lost him. Can you please drop this loaf of bread for him to bring him home? You know?
that's all right. I think let's go get some food, and then there will be a couple museums we're going to check out here in Beaumont, which will be open.
Okay,
So,
I will manifest their openings. I'm gonna go sit. Sit in some sun, Sun area, and I will manifest the opening of the museums. I will make this happen. This is going to happen. I will do it. Thank you. Thank you all.
Let's go get some food. All right, so we're back over at Crockett Street, and this is where we started the video. Anyway, so I'm getting
Cool. Lots of people hanging out here.
hungry, so a fantastic restaurant.
These days,
which has
that's
great
a
reviews.
bargain. We have good stuff.
A fantastic restaurant which has good reviews. Okay. Something is not adding up here. The math is not adding up here, Scott, man. The restaurant is fantastic, but
Oh,
the
yeah,
reviews
so
are only good. What is wrong with these reviewers? What is wrong? Oh, sorry, they're great reviews. Fuck. Is
So I'm getting a
fantastic?
little hungry, so a fantastic restaurant which has great reviews, which I saw.
Well, I feel like fantastic's better than great. So I feel like a fantastic restaurant should have fantastic reviews. Otherwise, I feel like great is a step below fantastic, right? Right? We're all in agreement with that, right? Right? That's a step down. So I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if I agree with this.
online is the Riverside Grill. So the Riverside Grill has some amazing food.
Shut the fuck up, man.
Because when you're here in the South, you gotta have the real good stuff.
I wish. Okay, listen. This is such a minor thing, but more than anything, I wish he would say, "I've heard that this restaurant has some great food." He's now gotten to the point where he just says this is a great restaurant because people say it's good online, and he's never been to it. And I'm getting so fucking annoyed by this. He's just completely wiped out like any kind of speculation about it. No expectations. This is supposed to be good. No, it's like it has great food. I'm going to go eat it now for the first time. So I don't feel like you can. I feel like you have to, like, you can't review everything before you do it. Ultimately, like, I feel like there are some things that you have to experience before you can review them. And I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just like a millennial thing. Maybe I'm just like an old man now because I'm about to turn 40, you know? I mean, we were talking about that like we wish he would interview the owners of the restaurant or something, you know? I mean, I talked about it before. Obviously, I talked about it ad nauseum last time that his worst review ever, I can tell you what it is, Hip Cranker. He posted it in his Instagram stories. He got so mad. He went to a restaurant in Metro Detroit. He refused to name it. And he went in and he sat there for 20 minutes and the staff ignored him the whole time. No one even bothered to come talk to him. And it got to the point where he actually got up and left. And he made a video. He made an Instagram story where he was like, "Yeah, I don't think that's good service. I don't think that's okay. I think that's kind of bad," like that kind of thing, you know? And he wouldn't even name what the restaurant was. So he could have done something, you know what I mean? If this restaurant was so bad that he actually said something negative about it, you know, maybe you should let your followers know what it is just in case they're going to drive, you know, an hour to it or something.
Papa John.
Or 2 hours to it or something, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, I just sort of feel like you could fill people in, right? You could let them know. You could let them know that this restaurant isn't good or whatever.
All kinds of different food. You can even get like Gulf shrimp here.
Come on, all kinds of different food.
Riverside Grill has some amazing food. Get all kinds of different food. You can even get like Gulf shrimp here too, which
we're on the fucking Gulf of Mexico, and you can even get Gulf shrimp here. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, if you were talking about this in fucking a restaurant in Portland or something, fine. Like, I don't.
has some amazing food. Get all kinds of different food. You can even get like Gulf shrimp here too, which that even sounds pretty good. So
that even sounds pretty good. Why is it that he can't? He is incapable of talking about anything, like in any way. Like, people like Gulf shrimp; they really do like it. It sounds good to a lot of people. It's actually pretty yummy. It's kind of a standout thing in the region, and it's what you get when you go to that region, and it's yummy, and it even sounds good. Yes, it does, because it's it's a staplety of the region. It's what they have there, and you can eat it, and it's yummy because that's where it's from, and it's fresh, right?
Some food. Made inside him. Look, there's people here.
What the fuck? Why did you do this again? There was one person in fucking staff.
Food. Made inside him. Look, there's
One
people.
person? One person.
This is good.
One person and 2 employees. One person and 2 employees. What are you talking about, man? I don't trust him to assess anything. Literally nothing at this point. Like he's like, "Oh, I love how the floors are white. I love the white floors. I love how the windows are not translucent. I love how it's all couches in here. I really like that it's carpeted. I really like the carpeting. Like
People here. But this is a very popular spot to come in for food here in Beaumont.
Very popular. Wow.
And they got all kinds of great foods, Southern classics, and all kinds of great different meat dishes.
I bet they have meat dishes like barbecue dishes like ribs or pulled chicken.
But because we're so close to the Gulf of Mexico, I have to get some Gulf shrimp. So I got their
Great place.
Wow, they even have Gulf shrimp.
so close to the Gulf of Mexico, I have to get some Gulf shrimp. So I got their Gulf shrimp, nicely battered and breaded, I should say too. But I got
Nicely battered and breaded, I should say.
nicely battered and breaded, I should say too.
Yeah, you should say that. You're right. You should say that. What you said was wrong otherwise, and I do appreciate you, plugging that hole. A new hole cracked, and you plugged it, and I'm happy for that. You know, you're always
Potato casserole
creating new
and
holes.
also some green beans. Had the green beans, which were absolutely fantastic, but yeah, this sweet potato casserole looks really good.
Okay, try
Sweet
it.
potato, even some pecans in it too.
Even some peens in it.
Casserole looks really good. Got sweet potato, even some
peens in
it too. It's very sweet. Tastes pretty much like candy.
Okay.
It's very sweet. Tastes pretty much like candy.
That's a nice Scotsman right there. That's a nice Scotsman. I don't get many Scotsmen like this. I hate how he's already reacting before he puts it in his mouth. You know what I mean? Like you can tell that he knows he has to react positively to it.
Very
Right?
sweet.
It's just too fast. I don't know. I don't. He doesn't. There's no skepticism in it. You know what I mean? There's no like even keeledness to it. It's just like I need to show that the food is good. You know, I need to demonstrate it.
Pretty much like candy.
Haha.
I was going to have some of the shrimp. Got a little bit of tartar sauce on here.
A little bit of turr sauce.
I was going to have some of the shrimp.
Got a little bit of turr sauce on
here.
Wow, who knew this could be good?
This is breaded to perfection. The shrimp is amazing.
It's breaded to perfection?
This is breaded to perfection. The shrimp is amazing. Tastes nice and fresh. But yeah, love getting Gulf shrimp when I'm down here in the Gulf Coast.
Cool, man.
Nice and fresh. But yeah, love getting Gulf shrimp when I'm down here in the Gulf Coast.
Cool, man. Breaded to perfection. That's wow.
Fantastic. That was really good.
Yep.
Fantastic Gulf shrimp.
Oh my god. That one lost momentum very quickly. That was really good. Yeah, he didn't. Why didn't he try it without the sauce? He should have said it's so good it doesn't even need tartar sauce.
The cream is very rich. Fantastic. That was really good. Fantastic Gulf shrimp. That sweet potato casserole and the green beans were phenomenal.
Sweet poil casserole.
Fantastic Gulf shrimp. That sweet potato casserole and the green beans were phenomenal too. And people in there were very friendly as well.
Okay. I'm hoping tomorrow night at my show, I'm hoping that the audience is just like the Afghani people. You know what I mean? I hope that they're welcoming and they treat you like family. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for my show tomorrow night. That's what I'm hoping more than anything. You know what I mean? I'm hoping there are very kind and hospitable people in my audience, you know, tomorrow night. That's what I'm hoping for, you know?
But yeah, it's like, even though, downtown Beaumont, there's nothing really going on, but
Oh my God. Oh my God. Even though there's nothing going on, I'm guessing there's a good thing coming here.
But yeah, it's like, even though, downtown Beaumont, there's nothing really going on, but at Riverside Grill, it's worth coming to Beaumont just for Riverside Grill.
Shut the fuck up, man. I'm thinking there are other places you could go that have things going on, that have more than absolutely nothing going on, where you could get good food from.
But at Riverside Grill, it's worth coming to Beaumont just for Riverside Grill, because the food is phenomenal.
Driving an hour and a half out of Houston to go to a place with nothing going on to get Gulf shrimp. Like, what fucking timeline could this possibly work on? Somebody, like, why would you fucking leave Houston at all at that point? Like,
all right, so coming up next, we're gonna check out
there's a pit you can go to. There's nothing good at the pit, but it looks great or whatever, and there's nice people around it. It's 16 hours away from Houston. It's just a quick drive to the north.
Couple of museums here.
Yep.
One right here in downtown Beaumont.
This is part of healing the divide right here. I sometimes forget. I sometimes forget that this is supposed to be healing the divide, you know? This is supposed to be fucking healing the divide. This is supposed to be this right here, going to a downtown with nothing going on to eat at a restaurant where you can get something at any other place along the Gulf Coast. And a bag of silly. Thank you, bag of silly. This is healing the divide. You know what I mean? It's the way you heal the divide is you go to an empty downtown and you go, it's a shame that it's empty here. It sure is sad. Sure is sad that there's nothing going on here. I mean, he is so fucking delusional. It is unbelievable. Like, I can't even begin to process like how high on your own shit, you know. I don't want to say high on your own farts because I don't know anything about how farts smell or whatever, you know. I can't relate to that. But high on your own supply, you know. I can get high on weeds, on ganga, you know. I can do the ganga stuff. I mean, the funny thing is there's nothing to do there. That's why there's nobody there. So it's like we need people to just walk around here. We need people just walking around because that's how we make this place alive again. We just need people walking around.
It's about to open up in a little bit, and then there is another museum that will check out south part of the city.
Wow.
So we just gotta head over that way.
Hey, there was the hand thing.
South part of the city.
Halfway almost?
So we just gotta head over that way.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the shot. I'm getting it. Back up. Back up. Back up. There we go. I mean, I will say about my show, I'm honestly surprised that we have like probably 35, 40 tickets sold now. You know, I don't have any faith in myself, so I'm pretty happy about this because that's going to be a serious amount of the room filled. So what can I say? It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Thank you to every ticket buyer. I mean, I'm probably not going to give. I'm probably not going to keep a ton of money from it because I didn't book it. I didn't book it, and I knew I never would book it. But I am kind of filling the room. I think probably.
over that way.
He's sending his
Just
heart
come
out.
over, maybe about a couple blocks away from Crockett Street, and this is one of the museums you can check out here. They even have the art museum like right next door. We even were walking over there earlier.
Don't say all the things that are happening at once. Just say what the thing is that you're at. Just say the thing that you're at. You don't have to mention every single thing around. Just don't. Please just say the thing, okay?
Museums you can check out here. They even have the art museum like right next door. We even were walking over here earlier. But this is the
just say what the one thing is. Don't say what's next door. Say what this one is, focus on it. Then when you're done, then say next door is the art museum or something also. Just you don't have to identify everything. You don't have to say, oh, here's this building. Oh, and next to it is another building. And there's actually a building next to that one as well. No, this is the Energy Museum.
Museum? So that's what I was saying in my voiceover earlier in the video. This is huge with the oil and gas industry.
This is huge with the oil and gas industry? What do you mean? This museum is huge with the oil and gas industry? What does this mean?
Video. This is huge with the oil and gas industry. Even going back to when they had a huge gush of oil come out from Spindletop Hill. So this
What are you talking about? Why are you talking about this way? Even when they had a big gush come out.
Gush of oil come out. Even going back to when they had a huge gush of oil come out from...
Why would you not include the genesis of the museum at the museum? Why would you say it goes back to even when the region discovered oil and started doing oil shit? Why would that not be included? Why would you say it even includes that? That would be like a Civil War museum that has nothing about early battles in the Civil War or something. I don't know. It's just like, why would you miss the genesis of the whole thing? Why would you not include that? The point of the museum is this. This is why. This is the thing.
Even going back to when they had a huge gush of oil come out from Spindletop Hill. So this goes into the history and the heritage of the oil and gas industry.
The heritage of the oil and gas industry? I don't know what that word means, I guess. I don't know how to define it, but it doesn't feel right to me. It doesn't feel right to me, but maybe I'm just off base. Maybe I don't know what the dictionary definition is of heritage. But I just don't, it feels weird in this context to me.
So this goes into the history and the heritage of the oil and gas industry here in Texas. Don't really spend a whole lot of time in there, but it's only $5 and it's definitely worth it.
What?
Don't really spend a whole lot of time in.
What? What are you talking about? What does this mean? You're telling us not to spend a lot of time in there, or you can't? What?
Of the oil and gas industry here in Texas. Don't really spend a whole lot of time in there, but it's only $5 and it's definitely worth a stop in.
Why? Why is it worth a stop in? It's not very much. It's not very much stuff to look at. You don't spend much time in there. It's still worth stopping in and spending $5 for.
In there, but
why would you give $5? Just like buy some fucking gas, man. I'd much rather buy gas than give $5 to the oil museum. Like, what?
Here in Texas. Don't really spend a whole lot of time in there, but it's only $5 and it's definitely worth a stop in. It's like many different exhibits about the oil industry.
Why? Why is that good? Just because there are many exhibits about it doesn't mean that I have any interest in this for $5. I'll just get 2 gallons of gas, which I can afford in Texas for that price. Thank you.
But yeah, it's history. They don't really go much into about Spindletop or anything like that.
You just said they did. You just said they went even back to Spindletop. You just said it. You just said they went back to the big gush. You just said they didn't cover much of it. They didn't do enough with the gush. They didn't put in enough about the gush.
It's history. They don't really go much into about Spindletop or anything like that. But
or anything like that? What do you mean anything like that? What does that mean? Isn't that everything adjacent to the whole industry? Anything like the genesis of the oil industry? That's all things. That's all things. It's all encompassing. It has nothing there.
We'll go a lot more into that.
Oh my God. Why are you recommending this then? The next museum, it has way more detail about all of this shit, and this one has essentially nothing in it, and you just pay $5 and it doesn't go into Spindletop at all? The Spindletop gush?
We're gonna leave downtown Beaumont.
Virtual Light XP, he's healing the divide. He just announced this. He announced that he's healing the divide, that there's too much division in this world, and he's healing the divide. Because you don't have to respect other cultures, but if you learn about them, then you can understand why they're different. He's on a mission. Yes, he's healing the divide. This is all part of healing the divide. He literally believes he's on a mission to heal the world. And this is what his contributions are to it. And he also said, well, he used to be a pro video gamer. He used to be an actual ranked Mario Kart and Smash Brothers player. He said he's already doing this mission actually, and he's going to keep doing it.
He puts his life on hold, goes where it's hot or it's cold, spends night and day with a guy he's barely met, travels round on a bike, may eat some food he won't like, speaks a language he
Guglielmo Marconi.
Forget. His faith leads him to work, chance to serve is a perk, eyes are open for those who are in need. His passion's preaching the word, his focus
He was a pro gamer, yeah.
hopes for harvest, but okay, just
Now he only plays Switch when he's traveling.
we'll plant a seed. He's on a mission. He's a man on a mission. We're gonna miss him. He's a man on a mission.
I would actually love to put really aggressive drums in this.
He's a man on a mission. Can't hug or kiss him. He's a man on a mission.
Okay, go back to downtown Beaumont where nothing is going on.
We're gonna head to the next museum, and it's gonna
I
be.
mean, again, the thing is, he's just like he's just like a white guy. He's just like a straight white guy that lives with his parents, and he has a lot of disposable income, and he likes traveling. So instead of just saying I like traveling, he has to imagine that traveling has a pragmatic purpose, that he's healing the world. So he's instead of just like having a hobby, instead of just having a hobby and doing it, he has to say that it, has this intense value to it, which is something I can't really understand. Because as I've said before, whoa! What I've said before is that like my work provides infinitely more value to the world than his, and it's really hard for me to like call it important or say that like I'm on a mission. You know what I mean? Like I'm healing. My music is healing people.
About 10 minutes outside of town.
Wow.
So let's get out. Let's get out of the downtown area.
Let's get out of the downtown area. You're right, because there's nothing going on there, which is a shame. It's sad that no one's there where nothing is going on. There should be more people in the areas where nothing is going on. That's what we need.
All right, so we have made it south of Beaumont, maybe about 10 minutes out of downtown, and we've made over to the Spindletop Boomtown Museum. So this is another cool museum you can check out here in Beaumont.
This is another cool museum you can check out. So the last one was cool as well. I'm not sure that I got that from it. Not sure that I got that it was cool from him, but anyway.
This one goes more into the history of Spindletop and, of course, and how they discovered oil here back in 1901 as it came gushing out of the mound.
Gushing out of the mound.
Back in 1901 as it came gushing out of the mound.
Out of the mound.
So let's go check out the museum.
Okay.
Let's go back in time and imagine ourselves in the historic late 19th century village of Gladys City. It is around here where they discovered oil at Spindletop Hill where it came gushing out back in 1901. All the little fun fact, the Spanish back in the
here comes the fun fact. Here we go. We ready for the fun fact? Is anybody ready for fun? Is anybody ready for a fact that is fun? There's a fun fact coming. It's going to be fun. I love fun. I love fun. Here it comes.
Out back in 1901. All the little fun fact, the Spanish back in the 16th century, as well as the local Native Americans, knew about the oil in the area well before 1901.
God damn it. That's a fun fact? What? The people who lived there that actually knew anything about the land. God, the people that had lived on the land for many generations. Fun fact, they knew what was in the land. Interesting. They knew like details about the land.
Boner. The local Native American. All the little fun fact, the Spanish back in the 16th century, as well as the local Native Americans, knew about the oil in the area well before 1901. But
God damn it. It's like, yeah, indigenous people, they have a reputation for being stupid. They didn't know how to use gun or whatever, or use tool. They're very stupid people, but actually they knew intricate things about the land, and they knew how to manage ecosystems and stuff. Despite their simple lifestyle. Plural.
Anyway, so this is a nice recreation of Gladys City with the classic Texas boomtown. Just look at all these historic buildings.
God damn it, Scott, man. Just fucking re-record this dialogue, man.
Texas boomtown. Just a Gladys City with the classic Texas boomtown. Just look at all these historic buildings.
Just look at
Texas boomtown. Just look at all these historic buildings. This is really fascinating.
Really fascinating? Is this fascinating? Fascinating? Is that the word for this? Like a gimmick town thing? Fascinating?
Look at all these historic buildings. This is really fascinating.
Just look at how fascinating all this crap is. This crap is so fascinating.
All these historic buildings. This is really fascinating.
I mean, I would say neat. Neat is an okay one. Fascinating, I feel like, sort of crosses a line, an intellectual line that isn't really, it's not really doing much for me. You know what I mean? Seeing these buildings doesn't really, it's not like scintillating. You know what I mean? There's not like a spark. There's not like sparks going off in my brain. It's not like when I've taken LSD and all the hemispheres of my brain are pulsing together. You know what I mean? Like that. You know what I mean? It's not like that crap. It's not like that movie Brain Damage where the creature puts the drip in the brain and then it's like, loving it. I'm loving it. You know what I mean? It's not like that.
What a cool museum. So
I don't understand. Is the Boomtown the museum? Thank you, Sir Brain Damage. Is the Boomtown, is that the museum? I don't understand this. Did we just see the whole museum? The museum itself is just these recreated buildings or something, or the actual buildings? I don't.
Definitely have to check out the Spindletop Gladys City Boomtown Museum. And yeah, so.
Okay.
Highly recommend it.
Okay, you really sold us on it, man. That sounds awesome.
Like when you come out of downtown Beaumont, there is a lot more.
He did show the interior of one. He showed like a board that showed like some dates or some crap on it like that. But other than that, I don't really feel like we got to see much interiors, nice interiors, I have to say.
Recommend it. But yeah, it's like when you come out of downtown Beaumont, there is a lot more going on here. So it was like when I was asking earlier, where the heck is everyone? It's like they're not really going to downtown for some reason. Just not a whole.
Are you about to say they're not really going to downtown for some reason? There's not a whole lot going on down there. Is that what you're about to say?
A lot going on, but if you get up.
Why are you wondering about this, man? Scottman, why is this confusing? Why is this confusing? I was wondering why no one is downtown. There's nothing going on there. I don't know why people aren't going downtown.
Really going on here. So it was like when I was asking earlier, where the heck is everyone? It's like they're not really going to downtown for some reason. There's not a whole lot going on. But
For some reason, there's really not a lot going on.
Really going to downtown for some reason. There's not a whole lot going on. But if you get outside of downtown, you got this wonderful museum.
Yeah, I bet all the 100,000, I bet you the 120,000 residents of Beaumont, Texas, they spend their days going to the Boomtown Museum over and over again. That's where all the locals hang out, is at the Boomtown Museum on the outskirts of downtown Beaumont where nothing is going on.
And of course, you got a lot of activity over here, like different residences. And of
What
course
are you talking about? What are you talking about? You can't point at houses and say, look at all the activity over here. That's not how that works, Scottman. You can't just look like, you can't point at just houses. You can't point, oh my God, there's so much going on here. They have neighborhoods.
Of course, you got a lot of activity over here, like different residences. And of course, you got a huge oil and gas industry around the area.
Boner.
He's going to make all the piss in my brain squirt out of my ears. Like, this is like a new low for him. Like this is as bad as when he went to the prison town in Texas and kept trying to sell people on going 2 hours north of Houston to the prison capital of Texas to go see Old Sparky, which executed 1,300 prisoners between 1918 and 1945 or whatever. Like
different residences, and of course you got a huge oil and gas industry around the area too. So
yeah,
it's
thankfully that's what's going on.
Almost like
he did do that, yes, and he made like a dozen. He made like a dozen reels where he kept saying like, you have to visit Huntsville, Texas. It's such a great, incredible getaway from Houston. You know, you're like an urbane, cool couple. You know, you're a modern, cool couple from Houston, you know, very progressive, and you're like, we need to get out of the city. I can't stand being here. Let's go to Huntsville and see the prison museum. Let's go to Sam Houston's grave.
They just don't really go into downtown.
Do you think it's cool, Churches? One? Is it a place that you'd recommend people make a weekend getaway to go wander the college campus? He suggested that as one of the activities. So if you fly into Houston, you should rent a car and you should go to there and you should go see Old Sparky and you should go walk around a college campus and look at Sam Houston's grave. That's what all the people from around the world need to do when they visit Houston, you know?
Which is kind of sad. It's like I'm kind of hoping that they
shut the fuck up. It's not sad.
Don't really go into downtown or anything, which is kind of sad. It's like I'm kind of hoping that they revitalize the downtown area.
Why do they need to revitalize it? You said it was great. All you said was that it was great. You said it was great. That's what you said when you were there. You're like, it's great down here. I don't understand why nobody's here. Why do they need to revitalize it, Scottman? Why do they need to revitalize it? It's already great. They're just too busy going to the Spindletop Museum. I think they need to close the Spindletop Museum. If they gave a shit about the downtown, they'd close the Spindletop Museum. And then everyone would hang out downtown. It is insane that like I said, when we looked at his first travel the lights videos, somebody commented early and said, I'd love to hear you talking with the wait staff and the owners of the restaurants and talking with the people in the restaurants and like giving us a portrait of what life is like in that area. And that was like 8 years ago. And he never did anything like that a single time. And like I said, his videos are just like literally like a lost soul wandering in an empty field and being like, what a gorgeous field. I can't believe there aren't more people wandering this field with me. Why aren't more people thinking about this field and wandering it?
Like add some parks or some cool attractions.
Add some parks? You think that's gonna? Oh my God, man! You think that's gonna bring in a lot? It's gonna bring in a lot of you. If there were more of you to come in to go to the parks in the downtown area, then that's a good idea.
Like add some parks or some cool attractions.
What's a cool attraction? Name one attraction that you think would draw people to the downtown.
Like add some parks or some cool attractions. And some new restaurants too. But a little.
He's like honestly the most hopeless person that I have ever encountered in my life. Like hopelessly hopeful. Hopefully hopeless. Hopelessly hopeful. Yes, I said it right. Yeah, cool trash cans. They could add that. Yes, that's right. He does like the trash cans. That was some genuine enthusiasm from him.
Some cool attractions. And some new restaurants too. But a little fun fact too is that the original...
Okay, fun fact time. We ready for this? We ready for this fun fact? Are you ready for the fun? You ready for the fun? If you're having a bad day, get ready, because here comes a fun fact, okay? This is going to brighten your day. Whatever you've been dealing with, whatever you've been dealing with, it's not going to matter anymore. It's not going to be a burden that you're carrying any longer, because fun facts are coming. Fun facts are coming.
Site of Spindletop is just a little bit to the south of here. We can drive about 5 miles that way and we'll go check it out. And just...
The fun fact is that the thing that's here is here. The oil industry started here because of the Spindletop Gusher, and a fun fact, the Spindletop Gusher is here.
We can drive about 5 miles that way and we'll go check it out. We can, fact too, is at the original site of Spindletop. And some new restaurants too. But a little fun fact too is that the original site of Spindletop is just a little bit to the south of here. We can drive about 5 miles that way and we'll go check it out. And just...
Fun fact, Beaumont, the city of Beaumont is in Beaumont City.
Just a few minutes south of the museum we were just at. This is Spindletop. So back here, January 1901, this is where a huge amount of oil came gushing out of Spindletop, and that's how they discovered that there's a huge amount of oil reserves over here. So
huge amount of oil came up, and then we figured out there was a lot of oil. It's really interesting, you know what I mean? It's like I cooked a huge amount of food, and that's how I discovered there was a huge amount of cooked food in my kitchen.
Discovered that there's a huge amount of oil reserves over here. So that started the big oil boom over here in the Beaumont area. And it was one of the big kickstarters to the Texas oil and petroleum industry.
So cool, man. Thank you for this incredible trip and journey through this. I'm loving everything you're throwing at me.
So a piece of Texas history right here. So this is...
I was talking about at Facts the President that Netflix has a specific type of script that is written that's intended for people watching, half watching basically. People that are on their phones the whole time, so they just keep repeating the plot to the movie over and over and over again so that you never lose the thread of it. You know, they keep being like, I'm here to conquer this monster, and the monster will die. And then 10 minutes later, they're like, and I can't wait to conquer that monster, and the monster will die, because that's what I'm here to do. Inverted Arrow, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Really cool. And in fact, a piece of Texas history right here. So this is really cool. And in fact, I would not even have known about this park if I didn't go to this museum. So yeah, Boba.
It's a cool park where you can spend like 40 seconds. You can spend like 40 seconds.
Yep. It's a pretty cool place, I have to say. Like, even though
Don't talk about downtown again, please. Please don't talk about the downtown again. Please don't say anything more about it, please.
know about this park if I didn't go to this museum. So yeah, Beaumont's a pretty cool place, I have to say. It's like, even though downtown was a little underwhelming, not really a whole lot going on, it felt like a ghost town, but it's like, but yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why people aren't there, man. I really wonder. I wonder why no one's there. Huh.
You just have to get out of the downtown area because there's some cool museums and of course this nice park. Oh.
I have lost so much knowledge watching this. Like, I've had so many things subtracted from my life by watching this. Just like a syringe was shoved into the mass of the parts of my body, and it was just, it was just an even removal of cells from all parts of my body, of all my organs, of my bones, of my intelligence. All of this was just forced out of me by watching this video.
Although there was a really good restaurant in downtown.
Yep, a really good
However,
restaurant in downtown.
Before we conclude the video, there is a wetland we're going to check out because there are a lot of wetlands and marshlands all throughout the Texas Gulf Coast. So we're going to head over.
Really? In the swamp? In the swampy area, there's wetlands? This is such a... Wow. God. This just keeps getting more interesting.
That way...
I got to get him. I got to get that shot. I don't... it's like every time I tell my dad about him, my dad is always like, one of his family members needs to like sit him down and have a heart-to-heart with him and tell him like, you're just like not cut out for this. And I don't know that I disagree. I mean, I don't know. I don't know whether he should be allowed to do this. I can't weigh in. I really don't know that I can weigh in on it because I don't necessarily disagree. I don't know what to say about it. I mean, he's like genuinely the worst travel vlogger I have ever seen or will ever see in my life. He's gotten okay at like taking shots of things, like just like having a camera and just like taking a shot of things. If he didn't appear in them at all, if it was just like, here's the thing, here's the thing that I did this weekend. I mean, Biff said that, if his food videos were just like, here's what I ate this weekend in Texas, and he just showed the food and just had music, how much better would that be? It'd be infinitely better if it didn't show him going, like immediately, I mean, I agree that he should be allowed to do it, but some part of it, when I'm suffering through it, I'm like, this should be like a felony or something, you know what I mean? Just like a simple felony,
That way out of the city a little bit further, and let's head over there now.
Okay. I mean, it's not even like, when he goes to a place that's actually interesting, he doesn't do anything interesting there. And then when he goes to a place that isn't interesting, he oversells it like way too hard. And it is so it's so disturbing. It's so disturbing because like he could just have like a modest amount. You know what I mean? You could just, I don't know, like, it's fine that like he's into history, general history stuff. Like that's why he likes this shit. But then there's all these other layers around it. You know what I mean? It just becomes a giant fucking mess by the time all these layers are in it. And it's like, yeah, so you go to one of these incredible urbane cool cities that exist, and then you just go to parks. And then you go to a fucking shitty ghost town where nobody's downtown. And you're like, what a shame. It's such a cool downtown, but there's nothing going on at all. I don't understand why no one's here. Like, I can't put these things together in my mind.
And last but not least, hey, wait a minute, where did the sun go? Oh, well.
Oh, well, what do you mean? Where did the sun go? Okay, video's over. Bye. Like, what is this happening here? I love Tucson, actually. I really did like Tucson a lot.
Last but not least, hey, wait a minute, where did the sun go? Oh well. It adds to the mood here. But anyway, so we are here.
Adds to the mood. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Oh well. It adds to the mood here. But anyway, so we are here at the Cattail Marsh Wetland. This is a beautiful wetland, around 900 acres in size. You got
zero sun, neutral color is really moody, you know?
Of different trails you can go on. Of course, you got those 900 acres in size. You got tons of different trails you can go on. Of course, you got this nice boardwalk here. This is a great place to look for some wildlife, do some birding, all kinds of different birds here in this wetland. And there's even alligators and even some venomous snakes too. So that's why they're warning you to stay on the path or on the trail, because otherwise you never know what you might come across.
He did say venomous snakes instead of poisonous, so that's good.
On the path or on the trail, because otherwise you never know what you might come across.
I loved the food in Tucson, I'll tell you what. I really did. You know, I know, as you know, I'm from Austin. I live in Austin. Not for much longer, but I live in Austin. And I want snoring hot dogs again, baby. I want snoring hot dogs again. I want the cheap ones there. I don't want the ones that I pay $15 for here or whatever.
So let's go check out the area.
Okay, check it out. Cool, man. Grackles. He would probably call grackles crows, even though he lived in Houston for 4 years. Those are not ducks. Don't call them ducks, Scott, man. Those are coots, motherfucker. I love the coots. The water chickens.
What a beautiful wetland.
What a beautiful wetland.
What a beautiful wetland.
After I go down on my wife and she does a big cum shot on me, I say, wow, what a beautiful wetland. That's what I always say.
So this is only a few
And we
miles
just laugh. We laugh till our bellies hurt. We laugh till our bellies hurt.
southwest of downtown Beaumont, and I highly recommend checking it out. You can see a lot of cool wildlife. I didn't get to see any alligators here, but they're out there somewhere.
He saw there's Ann Gator. He's in Miami right now, Jake the Knee.
Yeah, so the Cattail Marsh Wetland is located over near Tyrrell Park or Tyrrell Park. I don't know how you pronounce that, so.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I apologize for any mispronunciations, but when in the Beaumont area, you definitely have to check out some of the outdoor attractions around here.
Yeah, it does seem like whatever this is called, this is better than going to the downtown. It does seem like this is a better choice than doing anything else you showed in this video, you know?
Because, yeah, the Beaumont, Orange, and Port Arthur area of southeast Texas is not just a bunch of oil. There's a lot of wetlands around in this part of the state. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video here in Beaumont, Texas. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button. Don't forget to click that subscribe button so that way you don't miss out on any future adventures.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. That is literally the best outro he's ever done. That is like incredible, Scott, man. Holy fuck.
Part of the state. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video here in Beaumont, Texas. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button. Don't forget to click that subscribe button so that way you don't miss out on any future adventures.
Wow, Scott, man. Shit. That's incredible, Scott, man. Incredible work, Scott, man. You nailed it in this one. But yeah, it is the worst, one of the worst videos you've ever made. Otherwise. Just a cherry on the shit cake. Cherry on the shit sundae.
Thank you for watching, and this is Scott of the Scott Man saying out here from Beaumont, Texas.
I mean, this looks like fucking shit, man. I don't want to go to this place. I don't want to go here. This looks like the kind of place, this reminds me of when I'm in like a small town in Michigan for like a bachelor party and I don't really want to be there and I don't want to do the stuff they're doing at the bachelor party. So I just like walk out in a field, which happens to be a poorly maintained trail or whatever. And I just walk the trail because I have nothing else to do. And that's the vibe I'm getting from this wetland here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wait till you hear this comment. Wow. Those shots of downtown look like the massive set for a post-apocalyptic film. Even the second museum, which looked great. But where were the weekend/holiday families on Sunday, December 29 in beautiful weather? I'm fearful that this is what the combination of technological addiction and the lingering post-COVID mood have brought about. An increasingly reclusive indoor society. Not a pretty sight. Great video nonetheless, and I think that this might be the first comment posted, which I enjoy when I can manage it. Holy fuck, man. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. It's technology addiction that has made people avoid the downtown Beaumont. Holy shit, man. That is incredible. And I think this might be the first comment posted, which I enjoy when I can manage it. Oh my God, man. Yeah, there's nobody doing anything in any towns ever since Corvid, you know what I mean? Corvid-19, you know? Did J.K.M. Cray, does he have a new video? Another new video? Oh God, no. No, wait a minute. Yes, he does have another new video. Holy fuck.
Hey guys, welcome back to it.
Why are you doing this, Joe? Joe, why are you reviewing all of the Gordon Ramsay things? Joe, just don't. I didn't hear Island Fortress, no.
Another Joe Mueller frozen food review. Today, I was in my local Walmart market and saw this. Ravioli filled with a blend of ricotta, mozzarella, and Romano cheeses served in a hearty marinara sauce with Parmesan and a hint of Calabrian chili. That sounds really good.
Is it Calabrian? I always said Calabrian or some shit. I don't know how to fucking say it. I've never really said it out loud, but I don't know if I said that. But then he said Rayo's, and it turned out to be correct, that it's actually called Rayo's.
Guys, up next.
Just stop reviewing this shit. Just go to a fucking place.
It is hot, I can feel it.
It is hot, I can feel it.
It is hot, I can feel it. It is hot, I can feel it.
And that is really, really awesome.
Wow! Wow, Joe, that's really awesome.
Stay tuned.
I mean, God damn it. He has like, he like makes a good income. He has like, his house is worth a lot of money. You know what I mean? Like, why would you just review fucking Gordon? Like, I got to a point in my life, right? There was a period where I was like, 22 or whatever, 21, and I had just moved out of my parents' house, and I was living on my own, and I bought a lot of frozen meals. You know what I mean? I bought a lot of like Hot Pockets, and I bought a lot of Lean Cuisine things, and those sorts of frozen meals. And then, I eventually graduated beyond that, right? And I was like, I don't need to do this anymore. I don't need to buy these sorts of things anymore. I can just make something. It's not ultimately, or either that, or I'm just going to order food. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't need to buy this stuff. He can afford to just drive down the street to the local Greek restaurant or whatever. Like he can do that. But I don't, you know what I mean? Like I got to this point where I was just like, okay, I'm not going to buy these things anymore. Like I don't need to do this. And for some reason, like he went away from it. He went away from it for a while. Then he lost all this weight. I guess he thinks that this is like an okay thing to do instead of eating fast food. But that doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? Like I would much rather he was just buying a single burger or whatever to try from Burger King, because that would be just as healthy as this shit. Like,
And for those of you that are interested, here are your nutritional facts.
I'm sure that's happened generally, Richard, but I mean, I did that with frozen pizzas for like a year and I definitely burned out on it. You know what I mean? I feel like there are ways to elevate frozen foods, but you know what I'm saying here. Like I don't think this stuff is going to be very good, especially when you live on an island with all this great seafood. You know what I mean? I'm sure you can get Gulf shrimp there, Gulf of New York or whatever it's called.
And your cooking instructions, which are basically the microwave. All right, guys.
I don't even have a microwave at this point. I don't actually have a microwave. I have an Instant Pot and I have a reheating container for the Instant Pot that has a steam. You can put it on steam mode and you can heat stuff in there. But I don't have a microwave. I don't have space for one. I'm not anti-microwave. I don't like the results from it. It's not like one of these it's not like one of these I don't trust it or whatever. That's not my position on it. I just don't think it produces particularly good results. I never really have been happy with it, and I've always been happier to like reheat stuff on the stove. You know, if it's like chicken and rice, like that kind of thing, I'd much rather reheat it, like in the Instant Pot or some kind of shit like that.
For my local Walmart market, and these ran me a total of $6.
Oh, he's been following Madame Wario for like 12 years or something. She's been like his best friend, and then she has like a sister or something that's also like something Toadstool or whatever that he also is like has a crush on or whatever.
And 97 cents. It seems like everything is going up in price these days.
Stop buying it then, Joe. Joe, you don't have to buy this shit. You don't need to do this, you know?
And let's check it out, guys. And there it is. In all of its frozen glory. That does look substantial. All right, guys. And right out of the microwave after...
Why didn't you say conventional microwave, Joe? That would have been a funny gag for you. You could have said conventional microwave.
That is really, really hot, guys. So let me give it the mix.
Microwave pasta, I don't like it. Okay, I don't like this. I've never enjoyed this. I used to buy microwave pasta, and I don't care what Richard says. I don't believe that this is worth my time. I don't believe that this is worth the calories. It was always mediocre.
Mommy.
This is going to be like fucking Chef Boyardee or whatever from a can.
Wowee. Nothing like a sauce facial. And that's it.
He likes the cum shot.
Mommy. It's so good. This is so good. This is down home
country soul food cooking.
And that's exactly what I need here,
But do you like it as an adult? That's a good flush there. X John, do you like it as an adult though? You said you used to like it. I mean, I think we all used to like it. I mean, I used to buy ravioli from the can, you know. I used to do it too. But I don't know that I loved it. It did feel sort of exotic. You know what I mean? That you could just like buy pasta at home that was already cooked. You could just sort of buy pasta at home if you weren't good at pastas. if you weren't any good at pastas, you know, you could just buy pastas. And that did sort of feel liberating at first, I will say.
All right, this is stirred up. I'm gonna put a little bit of the sauce on the nudes, these raviolis, and they are a nice size here. I do like these raviolis. A little bit of the sauce on the nudes, these ravi.
So he gets a sauce facial, and then he calls the pastas the nudes. I can see the nude that broke my heart. The nude that broke my heart.
Raviolis, and they are a nice size here. I do like the size. $6.97 in my local Walmart market. All right, I'm gonna get these in the microwave for the additional 3, and then we'll be right back to give these bad boys a shot. All right, guys, and here they are right out of the microwave, and I made a mistake. They were only supposed to go in for another like minute and a half. And here they are. There's your cross-sectional. There is definitely some stuff in here, guys.
Cool, man. Cool, man. I love this stuff.
Check that out. Tomato sauce smells really, really rich.
Okay.
Let's give you guys the cross-sectional view, and there you go. Not bad.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna let these cool for a few minutes, and then I'll be right back.
He did obliterate these with the hot laser. He did truly do it, you know.
To give it a shot. All right, guys. It has been cooling a while. They smell absolutely awesome. I'm going in. Let's check them out. Salud. Wow. They definitely are indeed spicy. The noodles, the raviolis a little bit on the mushy side, guys. It's really, really cheesy and creamy. The ricotta is definitely hitting. Really good. I am picking up a little bit of spice. It is hitting the back of my mouth. It is really, really pleasant, though. It warms up the mouth on a very, very cold winter's day. Let me just try a little bit of the sauce solo for you.
That's so cool. Warms you up, baby. Hot, warm, yummy. Walmart Market.
Very tomatoey. Very, very rich and fresh tasting. It definitely does wake up my mouth. These raviolis are definitely decent. Definitely.
Pedantic, I know, but is the plural of ravioli raviolis? Because I was always assumed it was already a plural for whatever reason.
You can taste the Parmesan. The ricotta is very, very creamy. This definitely works. This is another frozen food Gordon Ramsay hit, guys.
It definitely works. It definitely works.
Scoring this out at a solid 8. $6.97 at your local Walmart market. Definitely recommended if you want a meal in a pinch. This is definitely good. You get ample food here. That's all I can say, guys. So definitely with a definite green light. All right, from the home studio in Hicks.
Did he not give it a number? I don't feel like he gave it.
Well, that is indeed a total wrap. Take care. God bless. So long.
I mean, raviolis doesn't sound good to me. It sounds like a bad form of a word.
Take care. God bless. So long.
What is this? What? Joe, what was that? Classic chef Ramsey review. Love it. $7 for that. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Let's go see what this garbage is. Look at this. This is fucked up. Little Debbie cream pie. I have to do this one because he's talking about cream pies. You know what I mean?
How's it going, guys? How's it going? It's me. Guys, I'm bringing today. Check it out, guys. It was so hard to find this Little Debbie snacks. Check it out, guys. These are the Little Debbie, the original recipe, the original.
It was so hard to find these. I'm so glad you found them.
Little Debbie peanut butter cream pie. This brings, to be a little more specific, this brings 6 sandwich cookies. They are.
We did confirm he lives in America now. None of his products have French on them anymore, and they're all American variants of everything. So unless he's just buying those things and bringing them across the border, it's either that or he's living in America. But also he was walking around. What, Amherst, which is part of Buffalo, basically.
Individually grab the weight for the whole box is 528 grams, and ounces approximately a pound and 26 ounces. All right, 20.6 ounces. All right.
I'm glad you bought all these, man. I'm glad you bought all these.
This costs $4.98. All right, they're big.
It's good that you bought these. It's good that you bought these. It's good that you bought these.
All right, and then this is the packaging. And then let me give you a little information, a little nutritional information. Okay, this is kind of, check it out. They have 2 types of nutritional information. The first time I see something like that. They have
2 types of nutritional information. The first time he's ever seen something like that. Wow.
1/3 cookie, and they have the whole cookie. Sometimes I just give you the whole cookie, the nutritional information for 1 whole cookie. So the fatty.
This is how a lot of things are. So yeah, he is definitely in America now. He's definitely in Obama's America.
24% for 1 cookie. Saturated fat, 7 grams. Trans fat.
420. How cool is that?
0.
Oh, no cholesterol. This is like a healthy thing you can eat then. That's great.
Also cholesterol 0.
Well, I don't think they do that in Canada.
Sodium 330 milligrams, carbohydrate 54 grams, dietary fiber 2.
It has 14% of your daily sodium in this dessert item.
Sugars are 33 grams. Added sugar, 32 grams. Vitamin D.
Sugar, 33 grams. 33 grams of sugar, 32 of them are added. Yeah, Paul does need to explain woke to us. I bet you he could do it pretty well. I bet you it would be consistent.
0. Calcium, 20 milligrams, iron, 1.8 milligrams, potassium, 150. And then you have enriched bleach flour. Okay, these are reduced iron, thiamine mononitrate, vitamin B1, riboflavin, vitamin B2, folic acid, sugar, peanut butter, peanut oil.
He wouldn't do it. He would just say, okay, and he would like post a bunch of like wave emojis and thumbs up or something. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't, if you type to him, he doesn't act like you've said anything to him. He can't tell at all.
Palm oil, hydrogenated vegetable oil. That's when you know it's good. It gotta be good and greasy, the way I like it. cottonseed, rapeseed, soybean, palm and soybean oil.
Isn't he?
Because-
Why isn't he an anti-seed oil guy?
Humna,
There's no
humna,
part of this-
humna,
Like, obviously the
humna,
anti-seed
humna,
stuff,
humna,
the anti-seed oil stuff is
humna,
bullshit.
humna,
For the most
humna,
part.
boner.
But there's no reason why he should be saying like, "Oh, it's cool that it has all these seed oils in it." None of that is consistent with any of his other holistic bullshit choices. Absolutely nothing.
Pretty good and greasy, the way I like it. Cottonseed, rapeseed, soybean, palm and soybean oil.
It's got all the soy. It's got all the seed oils in it.
Citric acid, dextrose water, corn syrup, inverted sugar, molasses, fructose, leavening, baking soda, sodium, aluminum phosphate, salt, non-fat dried milks, all right, sorbitol, corn
It has
starch.
like every seed oil that's ever been created in it, and he's like, "Oh, great! I like it greasy." That's what he said. You know.
Soy flour, dried eggs, natural and artificial flavor, all right?
Okay.
So this product was made in McKee Foods, Collegedale, Tennessee, United States. So this product is 100%
It's true.
made
It's never been proven. It's never been proven. You know what I mean? It's never been freaking proven.
in the United States. All right, guys, this product was officially released in the year...
I mean, the funny part of that, Keatsy, is that Mark's takeaway from the video was that meat has enough fiber in it. And then the guy in the video, his takeaway was that no one needs fiber because it's never been proven. So they both have some distinct, they're slightly different angles, you know?
2013, when it was first released. I don't know what happened.
Wow, look at that face. How he did that?
I checked the reviews and said it's kind of hard to find, but they said it's pretty good. All right, so let's give it a try, man. I got the expiration days for this is December 13. Wow, check out, they're so specific on the expiration day, December 13, 2024. You're gonna expire.
What? Wait, you bought expired ones?
It gonna expire at 7:19 a.m. Wow, so accurate.
You just said December 2024 and you just released this video one day ago. What is going on here?
Guys, that's something I was about to tell you guys. Always check on the expiration date before you buy something. Keep an eye on that.
I mean, that's also not good advice either. That's also not good advice. I mean, those are also arbitrary values that are not really, they're based on food quality, not food safety.
Right, I want my holidays to be safe.
Oh my God, man. I don't know that you could ever get sick from this product. A Little Debbie's product. Be careful. Be careful with these things. Make sure they're safe as fuck. Make sure they are not expired.
My holidays to be safe because I'm gonna be so sad and I want it. All right. Take it out.
What if his holies are? What if they've immigrated here potentially illegally? You know, he doesn't want them to be safe anymore, does he?
Let me just take everything out. Check out. So far, guys, check it out.
Wow, there's six of them.
They're pretty nice and big. But I'm only gonna eat one. This is the
Oh, there's six, but he's only going to eat one. Okay, not a bad choice, man. Thank you.
But I'm only gonna eat one. This is the cookie. This is the wrap. Look. It's the size of my palm. I don't have a huge hand. I must say that I have a regular size hand. Maybe a little more bigger than average, but no super
Oh,
big.
he knows about the hands. You know what I mean?
You see, the size of your palm of your hand. Right?
Okay, it's cool. Thank you.
All right, let's open it up. Give you more info.
Thank you, Foodman.
They put a lot of peanut butter. The package you see is smearing all over the bag.
He's fucking flushed, baby.
This is the cookie. It's quite big. It's quite big and heavy.
Wow.
There, this is how it look.
Cool, man. This is awesome. Thank you for. He just like, why would you be like in your 50s or whatever? Why would you just review things from Dollar Tree that are like poison for you, you know? I mean, with how susceptible he is to misinformation, it is insane to me that he doesn't think anything of seed oils. Like he is the most gullible person like on the planet. Well, I mean, like I value trash, but I'm saying that there's no reason to do this, right? Like making a video on this product is not needed for anyone. There's no reason to subject yourself to this at all. Like he eats a lot of garbage basically, and they're all reviews. And it's just like one of these things where like I've talked about with Joe Mueller, he had to quit eating. He had to quit making videos because it encourages you to make bad decisions for your health. And so I don't know. It's just, it's with the fact that like he drinks coffee that he claims is going to heal every ailment that you could possibly have. And then he goes and eats these. Like there's no reason why he should be calling these poison, and he should be like afraid of them. He should be like running away from them. All of the cereals he eats, everything.
They're very chewy.
Wow. It is healthier to eat 1/3. You're right. It is healthier to eat 1/3 than versus the whole cookie, eating the 420. I mean, the thing about Little Debbie's is that I don't think most people, it's not a brand. It's a brand that's like infinitely ubiquitous, but they don't advertise. You know what I mean? Like they don't really have like a presence. It's like on every grocery store shelf, there's always a big wall of Little Debbie's products here in the US. But they don't, I've never seen like an ad for them or anything. And it's just like one of these things that like, yeah, nobody needs to know about them. You know what I mean? It's just like if you know about them and you buy them, then you just do it. You just do it. You just interact with this product or you don't. Yeah, and they were in school growing up. It's not like a thing where they're like innovating. They're not like really coming out with new products. They just have their staple teas. And if you are a person who buys them, then you're their customer base. And I feel like most people would be like, oh, I'm not going to eat these. Why would you eat this? But if you do eat them, if you never like graduated from middle school, then you might eat them the rest of your life. Shit. His whole face just went away.
Wow.
If I was going to eat garbage, I would not do this. This is not worth the calories to me. I'd much rather go to, get a big apple fritter or something. I'd rather do that. I feel like once I'm an adult and I can afford to buy a $3.50 apple fritter, I'd rather do that than buy a box of Little Debbie's. I could technically get 3 or like 2 boxes of Little Debbie's for the same price as the apple fritter, but I don't know that I should do that. It doesn't seem beneficial to me.
And chewy, the cookies. Really chewy. Very tasty, very chewy.
Wow, I gotta try these. Sounds so good.
Very flavorful.
Flavorful? Paul, come on. Packed full of flavor in every bite. You gotta try these Little Debbie's. You gotta try these Little Debbie's peanut butter cream pies.
Not too sweet. Not crazy sweet.
Come on. It has 33 grams of sugar per cookie, man. 32 grams of added sugar. 32 grams of sugar is sweet, Food Man. It is. It is. If your threshold is super high, then maybe that's not. You're right. But that's too high for, I think, most people.
But I like the feeling. I like the peanut butter feeling because it's very creamy, very nice, very soft, very tender.
You know what? This is honestly the kind of thing I'm getting, like Donald Trump vibes from him. Like I seriously, this is the kind of shit that Donald Trump eats. And he would also, like, I feel like he would talk about it in this way. Like these Little Debbie's things. I like the filling. It's very creamy. A lot of people are enjoying this. You know what I mean? Like, he's eating a lot of just garbage things that seem like they would appeal to Donald Trump, et cetera. And Donald Trump would talk about them in the same way that people love. People love Little Debbie's.
It's heavenly. It's very heavenly.
Heavenly? Heavenly taste? Little Debbie's peanut butter cream pies have a heavenly taste to them.
Very tender. It's it's heavenly. It's a very heavenly taste.
How do you say that? How can you say that about this product?
Oh, yeah.
What happened with the Twinkies thing? Didn't those come back? Didn't they get taken away for a short while or something, and then they came back? But what was it? Was it woke why Twinkies went away or some stuff? I don't remember. Oh, Hostess got bought. Are all Hostess products gone? I don't remember anymore. I can't remember. I haven't followed this at all. I remember when it was happening and people were freaking out about it. Well, it's not. I know that he's like Trump, right? But this is the first time that, like, he's reviewing this food, and I keep thinking, like, he shouldn't be eating this. Why are you eating this? And then he's like talking about it with all these superlatives, and suddenly I'm like feeling like it's Donald Trump giving me a review of this product, and that I've never really gotten from him before. Like, I know that he's like Trump adjacent. I know he posts Trump memes and is a Trump dipshit, but you know what I mean? I think you get what I'm saying. I've never really felt like I was hearing Trump's words come out of his mouth, but I'm getting that right now.
You want to know a little magic trick? Here it goes. This is one of my
heavenly flavor. Wow, that was cool, man. Thank you for sharing that magic trick with us. I loved it.
Man, don't look any further. This is awesome.
That's cool.
I think this is one of the best snacks that I have tried from Little Debbie. And also one of the biggest ones.
I mean, this is fucking garbage. This product is garbage. Like, they don't even put these things like on sale. I don't even think these things go on sale at stores because they are just the price they are. Like, the people that buy them, they're totally inelastic demand. I can't remember which one it is right now. I mean, they don't give a fuck what it costs. It's just that's the product they buy. They don't buy it. Yeah, it's an inelastic demand because if the price goes up, they don't buy substitutes. They just buy this product because if you like Little Debbie's, you just buy Little Debbie's. That's what it is. It's not like, oh, I'll go to some other brand of these. Like, I don't think that anybody buys them unless they already buy them, and that's why they buy them is because they already buy them and eat them.
Because I never have seen a box as big.
This is not remarkable. It's not remarkable. You don't need to buy this because the box is bigger. It's not. It holds 6 of these. They're not even that big. What is wrong with you, man?
I never have seen a box as big has Little Debbie this size. But this is, I must say it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
So I'm giving this a 10, guys.
A 10? Jesus fucking Christ, man. This is, you know, obviously I talked, like at this point, Joe Mueller is the star of the day right now. Of the videos, of the 3 videos we've watched, Joe Mueller is the standout. Joe Mueller is the only person that sort of talked about a thing that could have been good or bad or worse, and that was it. You know, and he sort of described it or something. Like I can't even begin to comprehend like how fucked up it is that Joe Mueller is doing the best of all 3 of them.
This is the thing about this product, guy. It's it's a very hard to find product.
That doesn't matter. It's a fucking Little Debbie's snack. It doesn't matter how hard it is to find. This does not matter. This has no importance to anyone.
So every time you go Walmart,
The fucking eBay thing. Oh my God, I love that.
just go in Walmart. Go in Walmart as the guy who
Wow,
restocked-
this product's available in Walmart. It's very hard to find. You can get it at Walmart. What? How can you say that sentence with a straight face? How the fuck can you say that sentence with a straight face? Like how is this possible? How is this possible?
Walmart. Go in Walmart as the guy who restocked the shelves. Ask them when they're gonna be available. All right, they will tell you. But I would like you.
Will they? Will they? You want to go fucking hassle Walmart employees to ask them when the peanut butter cream pies are going to be stocked? My fucking God, Food Man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why did you stop smoking weed?
And they're gonna be available. All right, they will tell you. But I would like you to find this today. Yeah. And I'm gonna enjoy eating this, man. With coffee tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have another one.
You start your day with this. You start your day with this. The guy who drinks the Ganoderma coffee because it lowers blood pressure and it's an aphrodisiac and all these other things. You eat Little Debbie's peanut butter cream pies for breakfast. This is what you have for breakfast. As a 55-year-old or whatever.
Fun guy. So this gets a whole 10.
I'm going to keep having more fun, guys.
I'm gonna keep having more fun, guy. So this gets a whole 10, man. It was delicious, chewy. If I recommend it, yeah.
It was delicious and chewy. This is fucking unhinged, man.
I recommend all this. Buy it, bro, because it's good. You're gonna like it. You're gonna love it, and it's so convenient. It fit in your pocket. You can put it on your backpack. You don't.
Oh yeah, buy Little Debbie snacks as like a 55-year-old because they fit easily in your pocket. That's a good plan. I love this idea. I think I'm going to get back to Little Debbie's. You know what I mean? Because of the convenience. Because of the convenience, I'll go back to eating those snack cakes. You know what I mean? Because they fit in my backpack. You know what I mean? It's like, why do I get home from the gym and I make a protein shake when I could just grab a Little Debbie's, which is already wrapped, and I can just open it up and eat it. You know what I mean? I don't have to put ice and all this stuff in the I don't have to put it in the blender and blend it up, you know?
Have time, you're rushing to go to work, bring 1 or 2 of these with a coffee later on.
Come on. Bring 1 or 2 of these with a coffee? Who the fuck? Oh my God, man. I'm sorry. Adults shouldn't be eating these for breakfast. They should not be eating 2 of these for breakfast. I'm sorry. I have to draw this line, and I have to be curmudgeonly, and I have to diet shame or whatever. And I have to say, you should, if you can avoid it, you should not do this. Who knows more about nutrition? God damn it. Ryan, thank you. Tomorrow, I hope it goes well, and I'm sort of compartmentalizing it right now. I'm sort of compartmentalizing it because I have some anxiety about it. Oh my God. I mean, the assumption is, like, obviously it's unavoidable if you can't do this. I mean, between Mark or him, who knows more about nutrition? I really don't know. I really don't know. I think Mark does. I think Mark knows more. You know? I'm not getting, like, it's not like I'm saying this should be a fucking felony or whatever. I'm just saying that, like, people shouldn't be eating Little Debbie's for breakfast. I mean, come on. People shouldn't be eating sugary cereal either. Like, it's a pretty across the board thing where I say you shouldn't be consuming a bunch of sugar for breakfast. Like, it's not ideal, and it's literally brought about by a lobby of breakfast foods. And there's no reason why this should even be an option. Like, it just shouldn't even be what you're thinking about. You know, if you have any interest in nutrition and Ganoderma coffee, and you are interested in zero cholesterol foods, you know, because you think they're healthier, none of this should be on your radar. This should just be a category of foods you don't eat, you know?
At work, you'll be a happy camper. You're gonna be a happy holy.
We have, like, Ryan, we had at least 30 tickets sold this morning, and then I think at least probably 5 or 6 more have sold, and the venue is only like 70 capacity, and apparently most shows have like 20 people at it. So I am pretty happy about that. I am pretty happy about that. So I'm happy about that. I don't know how many people are from me specifically or from my friend Joey Z, but who knows? But I don't know if it matters, you know? I don't know if it really matters, does it? I just hope that the mixing board, like, actually has, I hope that it's, like, actually loud enough, you know? I wonder if I should have some kind of backup plan or something. I don't know. Wonder if, like, a gain pedal or something. That's an interesting idea. I could run the whole device through this EQ pedal and then run it through another cable to boost the gain. Who knows? Bring preamp as well. But I know they have a mixing board. I can't, that's not the problem. I know that they have a mic. I can talk into the mic, but I have so many sound effects on my soundboard, you know?
You're gonna be happy, you're gonna be holy, and you're gonna be so blessed. So
Stop
wonderful.
saying these things about this product, Food Man. This is deranged. This is honestly deranged, Food Man.
You're gonna be happy, be a happy camper. You're gonna be a happy holy. You're gonna be happy, you're gonna be holy, and you're gonna be so blessed.
I could just use ducking, hold space. That's easier to configure than the side chain compress, you know? Just get ducking going.
So wonderful, blessed guy. Love for you.
So wonderful, blessed, guys.
Take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Sayonara. Bye-bye.
God, this fucking sucked, man. That really, truly sucked. I wouldn't even try to say no. I love cream pies. Great snack in between my workouts. Holy mate. Holy thanks for the pick. Can't wait for next summer. Their cinnamon rolls are one of the best also. Thanks for the valuable info. The Nutty Buddies next. I can feel how much you enjoy that. Little Debbie never gets old. Anatomy speaks by itself. The comment here is anatomy speaks by itself. That's another good one for the copy pastas. Wish I could eat that. Yeah. Let me get in here. I'm supposed to play whatever song this is from Gorgon, Island Fortress. If this isn't super good, because the last one you sent, I went pee. Okay, I went a little pee from it, you know? it was a little underwhelming. So if this one doesn't blow me the fuck up, I'm gonna go crank it. Okay, I'm gonna be crank mode. I'm gonna go crank mode. So here we go.
My son, my beautiful son has arrived. Check out this fucking son of mine, such a special goddamn guy. Yes, wife and son, such a loving home. Never ever ever gonna be alone. Island fortress full of love. Big bless out from Lord above. Island fortress, secrets dwell. Island fortress, living well. Treasures and jewels be overflowing. Wait, where my wife going? Wife has evaporated into mist. No, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yep. Voracious enjoyers of me, son, will know the best way to see me, son.
I gotta get the tutu again.
Voracious enjoyers of me, son, will know the best way to see me, son, is to go deep inside of the island fortress. Me, son, loves me, island fortress. Wife has evaporated into mist. No, no, no. Fuck, 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 fuck. Wife of fun becoming steam was pissed. Oh, shit. La, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Son, where are you, me son? Me son. Yo, 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 yo. Island fortress is empty. No, no, no. Son and wife once had plenty. Now just steam off of me coffee. Despicable tale ends in blowing shit. Son and wife and island fortress down in flames. Shit. Me son and wife were destroyed by the curse of the pugnacious, bodacious island fortress. What are you gonna do? Shit happens, I guess. Oh well. Lo, 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 lo. Wah, wah, wah. La, wah, wah, wah. Yeah, yeah. Fuck you, island fortress. No. Please forgive me, Jesus.
Okay, I'll say that one was a lot better than the last one, I'll tell you what. That one was a lot better than the last one. Here we go. Here's some good music. Here's some good music. I mean, it takes a pretty weird thing. It takes a pretty weird thing for me to get hyped up anymore. But that one touched on some things that I like. It had a few curveballs in it that I liked, you know. But it's not, yeah, it doesn't, I mean, I try not to interact with it much because I want it to be special when I actually do interact with it.
Robocops is coming to cleanse the stains. Mechanical mind.
Which one, Slap Factory?
He's a hero made of metal, my dear son. Fighting for the innocent. For me, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I give up.
I mean, I've basically just tried to not, I try not to engage with it most of the time, is where I'm at, you know? Gert Tractor. Because it was truly, like that's why I have a couple small AI things in the set, you know, that I'm not supposed to talk about, obviously, while I'm making the set. But I don't want too many things in there, you know what I mean? Because the stuff that's in there doesn't have to be that. It doesn't have to be AI, but it's silly at this point. And again, I think about all the reactions of people here, you know, where like we were all like in physical pain, you know, from laughing at it. And I couldn't have that same reaction to it now. So it's like I just do try to stay away from it for the most part. Just because I'm always like worried. I mean, it was sort of like that with the images. You know, there would be this insane slop, and then there would be an update or whatever, and then there'd be new layers to the slop that would also be fucked up, and I'd be like, oh, this is kind of compelling to me again, and then I would just sort of tap out again and walk away from it. And that's just sort of been my experience with it. The stand-up was like next level. That was obviously the thing that was just like I couldn't even begin to engage with it. But it's so extreme that like, yeah, I mean, it's like just like watching the most extreme violent stuff all day. Like, you know, like watching your favorite decapitation stuff videos on X, the everything website or whatever, you know? And it's like that. And you eventually have seen enough of them. So then you watch a movie with a decapitation in it. You're like, oh, whatever. It doesn't do much for me, you know? Doesn't do much for me now.
When I see you, you fill the room with icky, sticky stuff.
How is this not a felony also? How is not the song, I don't care, you can talk about icky sticky goo, but composing this should be a felony. That's where I'm at with this too.
Makes everyone you don't mind.
Okay, I'm turning off the effects because this, I hate this, and I feel like the effects, I feel like it just needs to be experienced, you know?
You don't mind because you always knew that it was all about you. You have those who follow. They're called your little crew.
Now I just have reverb on. I mean, he is like literally the worst thing that's ever happened to music. And I was just thinking about Brian Drums left a comment that says, I love this song. I can't get it out of my head. I love the way you compose things. Your brain is amazing. The things you make are incredible. How do you do it? I love it every time you post. I can't wait for you to post again.
Most know that you treat them like they are the zoo. When they're walking around.
Can you imagine if you're like driving home with your family from church and this started playing? You'd all start screaming at each other. You'd all forget all of Christ's messages immediately. You know what I mean? You'd all be yelling at each other.
Are entering a you were bound to fill their world with gloom. There are
I wish these songs didn't have drums in them. I fucking hate that they have drums in them. I hate that they have drums in them at all. That should be the felony, at least. No drums. He can't program any drums. He's not allowed to do anything with drums ever again.
And their faces show that they
What is this guy doing it with the gun? Can you imagine, listen, imagine that this guy has followed you and you followed him back. And so for the rest of your life until you die, you have to watch and comment on every video he's ever released. Can you imagine if you were required to watch this every week because of your relationship with this man? Oh, this is Bluegrass, and this is also Harmonies. A very powerful song. Fantastic work. Have a wonderful Monday afternoon. Muchas felicidades por el bonito video. Saludos efectuosos. I don't know what efectuosos is. Kind regards. Okay, cool. Where's Brian? I want to see what Brian said about this. Awesome music from Leaf Food 648. I've often wondered about folks that take the air out of a room when they walk in. Are they aware of this? Are they bothered by it? Heck, maybe I'm one of them. I suppose if one was like that since the womb, they wouldn't be aware. Great tune. I love the moodiness of the slide guitar. Excellent production. Super cool. L46, beautiful sharing host. Wow. That's a nice copy pasta right there. L46, beautiful sharing host. Okay, I'm just looking for Brian. That's all I want to see here.
Hoomna, 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 hoomna.
Very inventive song. Ooh, we got a new drummer here.
Hoomna, 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 boner.
Is Brian in here? Happy Valentine's weekend. Wow, imagine listening to this on Valentine's weekend. Imagine making love to your sweet one. Brian? There he is. So much beauty I can't put into words. Your lyrics are always so cool. You're the best songwriter out there. You and Adam Holtz are my favorites. Oh, God. Who's Adam Holtz? Thank you for supporting my music. A new song every 6 days. Now I'm coming over to visit your page. And then he just said 18 seconds by mistake. He just tagged 18 seconds in his comment. L46 is like 46. Big like number 46. He says this every time to Brian. No problem, Dan. You're my idol. It's not okay to idolize him, Brian. I'm sorry. It's not okay to idolize this man. Adam Holtz. Okay, who's Adam Holtz? Does anybody know who Adam Holtz is? Ooh. Okay, Adam Holtz. Here he is. Whoa. 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 Oh, no. Okay, videos. She's a mean machine, loves a beautiful thing. This band is cutting loose. A rocking good time. Okay, here we go. Let's see if Brian's in here. I want to see if Brian... I want to make sure that this is the right one. Yes. Watched it 3 times. Incredible song. Your lyrics are so amazing. You're my all-time favorite heart songwriter. This is your best rocker ever. I absolutely adore your skill set. By the way, I loved the drum sample. Nice and funky, just the way I like it. Mega shout out. Watch 3 times. You rock. Okay. Okay, we got him. Okay, we got him. Are you ready for this song? Are we ready for this? Are we ready for whatever the fuck this is? Are we ready for whatever the fuck this is? Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God, I'm really scared. I'm really scared about what this is going to sound like. I'm really, really scared about what this is going to sound like. Okay. Okay, are we ready for this? Are we ready for this? Fuck. I feel like I'm more nervous. I feel like I'm more nervous about this than I am performing tomorrow. Okay, here we go. Gotta turn on my filters. Here we go. Oh my god. Oh fuck, I do have it sped up. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did it at 1.5 speed. Oh my god, it's so much worse. Fuck. Oh my god. I love just random shots of rock bands in your music video. It's just random rockers. How can you say this is a good drum sample? What the fuck is wrong with you, Brian? How is Brian like my age and he likes this? And Prog Rock Dan, he covers like popular songs, like songs by popular artists that write pop songs and like metal bands. And then his favorite artists on YouTube are Adam Holtz and Prog Rock Dan 1. The time. I mean, it's not, this is obviously leagues above Prog Rock Dan, but how could you like if you've heard a real song, like from a pro studio, from like a pro songwriter, how could you listen to this and be like, incredible, I watched this 65 times, I'm losing my mind, this is incredible, your skills are unmatched. You are inimitable. You are inimitable. You are the greatest. You are unbelievable. Do you remember what?
He puts his life on hold, goes where it's hot or it's cold, spends night and day with a guy
he's barely met,
travels round on a bike, may eat some food he won't like, speaks a languge he hopes
Guglielmo
he
Marconi.
won't forget. His faith leads him to work, chance to serve as a perk, eyes are open for those who are in need. His passion's preaching the word, his focus rarely gets blurred, hopes for harvest but
Okay, just planting the seed. We'll plant a seed.
He's on a mission. He's a man on a mission. We're gonna miss him. He's a man on a mission.
Oh, I want to play both songs together. Can we do what with the AI stem sorters? I could feed that song in there, right, and remove the drums, because I actually really want to put in a really good drum track into it. I think it would be fucking hilarious if that had like a true punchy drum track. Because it's so wimpy right now that it always drives me crazy. Because I don't even think it's that bad of a song. I mean, it's obviously psychotic, like the concept of it and the theme of it. But I kind of feel like if it just was punchier and had better drums, it could be like really cool, you know? It could be like a really cool track. What did he just say? Do you remember 17s? Do you remember 17s? Do you remember 17s? Do you remember 17s? 17s. Do you remember 17s? It's like 904101040. It's like the best lyric I've ever heard in my life. I don't know. I don't know what it actually is, but it's truly. It's what are 17s? It has to be 17s. I can try it. Do you remember the 17s? I don't know. Do you remember the 17s? 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 Oh, God. I want 17s. I don't want 70s. Do you remember the 17s? Do you remember the 17s? Do you remember the 70s? It was a rocking good time. Holy fuck, this is awesome. Good time. Yeah. Yeah. Why did he put in like trap drum hi-hat patterns in this song? Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Holy shit, man. Holy shit, man. This song is an absolute earworm that catapults you straight back to the wild 70s. With the real guitar riffs and raw energy, a rocking good time brings back memories of the time when real rock stars rocked the stages. It's like attending an unforgettable concert where the music and passion made your heart beat faster. Thank you for giving us this rocking journey through time. Simply amazing. Okay. Brilliant. What is going on with these people? I'll be big like number 52. Okay, I want to see what other songs he's written. She's a Mean Machine. I'm really looking forward to that. Oh, I Like to Rock. Oh, that one's upcoming. Shit. She Lied. Oh, this looks good. We were both in love. I remember the good times when we first met. We were both in love. We were both in love. I haven't forgot. She lied. She lied. She lied. When she said we were forever. Oh, that's why. Hold on. You want me to go back to his earliest songs now? This is like he's like the king of rockers, I'll tell you what. Sometimes you can't trust a woman, so I wrote this rocker about it. Oh my God, this guy's such a fucking loser. Unbelievable. Sometimes you can't trust a woman, so I wrote this rocker about it. That's awesome. That's such a cool idea. Okay, I'm going to the oldest song. Here's a song called Adam Holt's Tonight. Oh, look at he put in the caption here. Tonight was recorded in 2013, and Neil James, who is a Nashville promoter who has worked with Bruce Springsteen, loved this song along with his staff. It's a rocker. Just can you imagine like a camera on Brian drums, like while he sits there listening to this? No way. What? What? I'm beginning to think that all of this guy's songs sound the same. This is Romance? Okay. Rockin' Chair Blues. Christmas Cannon Rock. You Came Into Play. It's kind of funny because if he were actually like overblowing it with tape effects, it kind of has a vibe to it, but it doesn't. He doesn't have any of those effects. So. I mean, I'm now applying tape effect. God, this fucking sucks also. I don't... Is this better than... Is this better than Prog Rock Dan? I don't know. I can't answer this. This is like the question before, who knows more about nutrition, Mark or Foodman Paul? You know what I mean? Okay, where is Brian? Where is Brian? I mean, he's in this... I should call you the Barry Manilow of YouTube. You got some great love songs. You always deliver a top-notch performance. I can't remember who I wished a Merry Christmas to you. So, Merry Christmas. Thank you for supporting my music this year. I look forward to many of your songs in 2025. You're talking about... I haven't thought about his name. Kenneth Holmberg. Yeah. Like number 12, what a beautiful piece of music. Man, your lyrics are amazing. Great harmonies on the vocals. Unbelievable job with the catchy chorus. Your music brings me so much happiness. I love each and every one of your songs. You're simply amazing. It's always a privilege to be able to see your work. Bravo, my idol. He said that Prog Rock Dan was his idol. Thanks, Brian, for rocking with me on this vintage track today. Anytime, Adam, my idol. Oh my God, Brian. What the fuck is wrong with him? What is going on here? At Anytime, Adam! My idol! At Anytime, Adam! My idol! Oh, he did Uptown Funk? Oh my God. Okay, we're watching Uptown Funk, but I got to get a lot of effects going on this if we're going to be able to watch it. Oh, this is going to be awesome. I'm really excited about this. Where is it? Random improvisation. Okay, I got to turn on these effects. Where is it? Where is Uptown Funk? Here we go. You ready? Here we go. You ready for this crap? I got to pitch it way the fuck down though. I got to pitch it way the fuck down. I got to hope that it can get through the crap. Like, how could you hear this song and decide you want to cover it on drums, and then you go to these other guys, you know, on the platform, and you're like, "You're my idol! Love your songs! Love the song you're creating! You've changed my life! How do you do this with these words? You're incredible! You're the greatest! I love you!" Hundred 187 187 187 likes. I can't be like big like number 188. Drum solo. Okay, just a little bit. Here's a little bit of what I can do. Here we go. So I don't have to speed this one up. I can put this one. Holy shit, man. Why is his snare positioned like that? How you can't, man. It's just not, it's just straight up not positioned well. Like, it's possible to have, you know, like it's possible to have like a little bit of, you know, like if things get hot and heavy when you're kit banging, you know, sometimes you might bump it or something, but it shouldn't be like constantly. I mean, maybe his floor is like really thin and the whole thing like shakes. I don't know. This is one of those things I could never deal with, though, like psychologically. I mean, I'm one of those people that, like, when I would set up my drum kit, if it didn't feel exactly like it did at home and I couldn't figure out why, I would, like, play bad, which is part of why I hated playing drums live. I would just, like, psych myself out. And like, having a snare that doesn't even remain in the same place ever.
Boner.
This is not a good beat, Brian. It's not. He's not even playing a subdivision that matches anything. So he's trying to do he's trying to mix triplets and straight 16ths, huh? Oh my God, what was that? Oh my God, wow, that's awesome. Oh wow, I hope I got that one. Can somebody verify in the screen, Craps? I think I got it. I think. Here's a drum solo I played using all K Zildjian cymbals and the Yamaha Stage Custom. I plan on doing more drum solos in the future. I really appreciate all my friends and family out there. You all keep me motivated to still do YouTube. What the fuck? Like 99, nice sharing. Thanks for sharing. That's the kind of comment. Okay, I got it. I mean, I did it. I did attempt to get it twice, just in case I missed it the first time. Okay, random improvisation, the funkiest drumming I've ever played. Okay, here we go. I'm sure this is pretty funky, right? This is probably funky, right? It's not great. It's not great, Brian. I'm sorry. I feel like this is cleaner than his drum solo. The main thing is that you have to split up the faces. You know what I mean? You have to toss out a little smile here and there. You got to toss out you got to make a more extreme face when you go to play a fill or something. You know what I mean? You don't just go like. It's like. Okay, that's cool. That was pretty cool, I guess. That was awesome, man. Thank you. That was cool. That was cool. You see, Scottman's first video is Cheesebridge Secret Flying Challenge. Okay, I wanna peek into one more. I want to peek into one more of these, and then I'm gonna wrap my ass up a little early because I want to make sure. I want to make sure that I actually unwind tonight. I'm sorry. I have a crazy thing happening tomorrow. I have to be brave tomorrow. I have to be really freaking brave, and I can't be afraid of this crap. You know, I can't be afraid of this crap. I'm supposed. Well, at this point, Sir Brain Damage. Wait, you said you had a comedy sketch for me. You said you tagged me in a comedy sketch. I'm willing to peek at that. Where did I get pinged? Where did I get frickin' pinged? I gotta move this off just in case somebody posted a porn. Oh, that's the slicer. Oh, it's just an AI image. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to at this point I don't want to peek the other Travel Delights because right now we're trying to get to the one where he first issues the statement, the famous intro statement, which means we're going to get to all of them, right? Like we are going to get to all of them. Like I'm not intending to stop, you know what I mean? I'm not intending to just quit on this crap, you know? This is serious to me. This is freaking serious to me. You sent me a thing in watching suggestion. Oh yeah, I copied and pasted the URL. Let me see what it is. I have the URL. I did not paste the URL. Okay, here we go. Cover of Van Halen. Okay. The Rockin' Republican. Okay.
Hey, give a bit of sand, a little bit more tough rock. 3. Okay. Blink it in.
He's a little hard to understand.
Just saying. Really do a little bit of
He's a little tough to
it's
understand.
not a little bit, we're going to try the whole song, so it's the whole entirety of
He's just a little quiet.
I'll play it. Push comes to shove.
I love when Republicans rock. I'm gonna send this to Wolfgang. My cheeks are hurting again. Oh my god. It's true. He's got a flaccid penis, just pumping on the outside of the vagina, just limply hanging below the fucking vagina. I feel like James would realize he doesn't know. James would realize he doesn't know how to play any of the parts, because James can't sync the parts up, but James can play the parts. He can sort of get them right. You know what this is like? This is like my guitar guy on Instagram. This is just like him. We haven't watched him on stream, have we? What's his account handle? Little Thursday Boy? Hold space? What's his name? It's just like this. High rep, yeah. Can you link me to his profile? Hold space. Give me that paste me the link. It would be so amazing. It would be so amazing to watch these on acid. Oh my god. I have no idea what would come of it. I have a feeling it would be like I would start weeping.
See likes on this video. Let's reach that point. Which guys come to show. I'm gonna play it around. I want to like on this video right now.
Okay, hold on. High rep is also incredible. I have to do them in new tabs, I believe, or new windows. All of his videos are this. It's like guitar is fucking war. That's what all the guitars saying, or all the videos saying stuff. But he knows how to actually play guitar. Okay, this is one where he's actually playing at a regular pace. So I got to ignore that one. Okay, here we go. He has all comments disabled. I enabled subscribers only. What do you mean? I don't want this enabled. There, now it should be working again. I gotta reset my fucking tablet or something. Where's the one? God damn it, it's locking me out now. I hate this fucking garbage. I didn't mean to silence anybody. It decided to make the button press on the screen over here. It sucked. It sucked. Okay, listen, it's 11:16. I gotta unwind. I'm gonna unwind. I just rocked way too hard. For the end of the night, I'll tell you what. I want to watch more of the Rockin' Republican. Not tonight. But yeah, I wanna make sure I actually sleep tonight. I wanna go play a little bit of video game or some kind of shit, you know.
Like fitness sport.
I can't wait. I can't wait to, I have a lot of thoughts about this, about my set.
Underscore, I think your cock is ready to
And
work
I have to be
hard.
brave, right? I have to be brave because it's uncomfortable, because it's growth. It's growth, right? It's growth. And my dad sort of raised me to be invisible. He doesn't want to be noticed. He doesn't want to be noticed by anybody. But I would like to be noticed by some people. I'd like to. And I have something that I'd like to share with people. So in order to do that, right, I have to actually do it. So I got to be the brave guy. And I think I can do it. Thank you all. I hope I have some clips. I hope I'll have some clips. X Junon will be there. Ambo will be there. Crappy guacamole. Holy crappy guacamole. happy welcome. The only thing, you know, the main thing that I'm afraid of is just running out of time. Because if I get near the end and I have to cut the last joke, I'm gonna feel pretty bad. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna wish I would have cut something sooner. Because the last joke, as you all know, it's a weird one. It's a funny one. It has, you know. It would have our audience participation in it, but all the audience participation is on the device, you know? You know what I mean? You're going to be like, hey, let's pump one. Let's pump it together for Olivia Rodrigo. Let's do it for her, bud. You know what I mean? I'll get all the buds together. We'll get all the buds together after the show, and we can suck each other and jerk each other off for Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift. We'll do it for her. You know what I mean? And I got no fucking problem with that. You know what I mean? I would love to be inside a Bud's ass for Olivia Rodrigo. You know, that's what I'm getting at. Thank you all. You're also freaking kind. Thank you for watching the set last week. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope it's only going to get better from here because I have improved it even since then. You know, I think I have improved it, and I feel like it keeps getting better. And I love it. I love to see it. I love to see the Butter Dog return. I love to see it. Thank you, Butter Dog. I guess I should just frickin' crap my way out of here. You know what I mean? I should leave this place like a diarrheas. You know what I mean? Like a pool of diarrheas, you know? That's where I should go. That's where I gotta go, you know? Gotta go to the diarrheas. Gotta go to the hole. Gotta go to the hot hole. You know? That's just the world we're living in. So yeah, if I can do this well tomorrow, I feel like the world is gonna be my anus, you know? The world is gonna be my anus. And I'm excited. I hope that this will help my mental health, you know? Because I feel like I've been not a full version of myself, you know? Which is kind of a heavy thing to say, but it's just like been this thing in the back of my mind for like years now. Like, why aren't you regularly performing? And then I create like, oh, what if you get sick? What if you get X? What if something happens? You know, I will heal the divide tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited to tell you about it. This is going to be good. I get to be the star of the show. I get to be an annoying guy on stage. Bless you all. Love you all. Oh my God. No, flushed. I'm flushed already. All right. I'll see you all soon. And I can't wait to tell you about it.